Boom. Welcome back to the waviest podcast in the UK.
The waviest.
Real talk, true stories.
The realest.
The best in the business.
The best.
The council estate's favourite.
Hey, they love it.
The barbershop's best.
Hey, you know.
I don't, man.
Yeah,
no trim today. You get me? It's still alright though. It's clean. It's clean cut.
No trim. And it looks
man.
just as sharp, bro.
Man, still.
The lineup's still there.
Do you know what it is? I can't lie. I had to go get a shape up. No, I had to get a shape up.
No spray, no
right. Barbershop's best. I had to go get the shape up, man. It was grease mode, bro. I had the hair all up the cheek.
Oh, so I said the Wolverine joints.
Yeah, man, I had to go just quickly razor that. You get me? But nah, man, we're back, man. I'm still the unbiased tyrant.
Go on.
With the unbiased take. Round the round table for the real to relate. Mister, if I said it, I said it. I still don't edit.
Hey.
You telling me, Ez?
Not for much, bro. As flawless, the working man that used to live lawless, we out here, man.
Jeez,
you know what I'm saying? We
there.
We there, man.
Nah,
do you know what?
You sound like you just...
It's been a big
guest,
do you know what? It's been a long week. Nah, it's big guest, bless you. I'm definitely looking forward to this still, yeah. It's been a long week. But you've been the busy man, though.
Slightly.
You've been the busy man.
Slightly.
You get me?
At this point, yeah, I feel like the podfather.
Hey.
Because I've done like 5 podcasts in 2 days, bro, or something.
You've been out
that's kind of what happened, you know.
Still, you were putting.
Yeah, man. We had D Jones Graph in one day. Mm-hmm. Went on the session with Justo and that D Jones one that's out as well.
Yep. Obviously.
And then the big one.
The big one.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? The big one. Ghost.
SP.
Holiday. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? That was a classic.
Well, like I said, before we get into all of that,
yeah,
we got a
very
special guest today.
UK Grime royalty. How about that?
Yeah,
UK Grime royalty. I said thumbs up. Pioneer. Very original.
Definitely original.
Super original.
Definitely original.
When people say, what's people's like, what's his thing? Like some people it's ad libs. Yeah. Some people it's sound effects. Some people it's cadence, some people it's the flow, and then some, but very little, it's originality. Yeah, you know what I mean. There's not many. Yeah. I don't think even in rap and that. Yeah, because you don't get a lot of originals.
You incorporate a lot of all of those things. A unique flow, a unique cadence, a unique style pattern, the way how you phrase things, put the you know what I'm saying, the lyrics together. Yeah, no, definitely. Like there's not much. Like you can tell as soon as someone tries it. Okay, that's from. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
I agree.
I hear it still.
I made it very distinctive so that.
100%.
Try it. I can identify it with immediate effect. You know what I mean?
As soon as you enter a track,
I've done.
You know. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? As soon as you enter a track, you know. Okay, that's yeah. Do you know?
Prez, aka President T, aka Kill Off Kali, aka T on the wing. In the building, man. Welcome to the show, brother. Good to finally have you in. You get me? Yeah, man. 100%, man. Yeah, bro. What you was just chatting about quickly before we move on.
Yes. You
said quickly intro. Go on.
Quick the intro. Boom. Obviously, Prez T in the building. Like I said, we had a busy week.
Yeah. Fully. Basically, that's out now though. They can go check that out, bro. That's by the time because obviously the recorded motion, the D Jones episode's out now.
Yeah, I see.
The Styles P's episode's out,
so they can go view that.
They can go run it up,
see
man.
What's going on?
We got to big up Jonesy, man, because you know what? It's like you were saying earlier. Like, how did that happen, bruv? Yeah. Basically, I'll give you the quick backdrop on it, yeah, just in brief before we get started with this one. So what's happened? Obviously, Jonesy, Bredgen, Dave East people, known him for like 10 years or so. Been on tour with him, everything and that. Good peoples from Philly. He gets signed to Jadakiss. So when I was in New York and at his launch party and that, he'd introduced me to Jadakiss properly and that. So Jadakiss obviously has become a podcaster. So when Jonesy's like, I don't really know no one in London, bro. I'm with you. Do you get it? Like, and then we go to the show and whatnot. My thing is, he even said to me, you know, you might even get a Kiss episode. I was like, you never know.
Yeah.
But he's more famous than he's ever been right now with the Joe and Jada thing and then just legacy and that. But then we was outside the hotel after we done the Jonesy episode. You know? Yeah, like they all checked in and that. So we was just chilling with Kiss and Styles and that. But Jada spoke to man because he's seen man prior. Styles just said, cool. Go back to Jonesy's room, eat whatever, rare. and then I'm leaving to come back to West because I'm gonna come back again in the morning, innit? And when I jump in the lift, Styles is in the lift with his boy. So I'm just like, oh, well, and that. And I said, yo, it's a good flight. And he's like, yeah, smooth. He goes to me, I recognise your face.
Oh, sir?
Yeah, and I go, Like I said, I don't know, you know. I said, maybe. I said, I did drop you some herbs to season. Sorry, no, this is what happened. I said, I did meet you before.
Allegedly.
No. Season.
Yeah, season.
But then he's gone. I said to him, nah, you probably don't. Sorry, that's what way it happened.
Yeah.
And then he goes, nah. He's like, nah, cuz I never forget a face.
Yeah.
That's how, you know what I mean? You don't get by without
that Scarface talk.
Yeah, you never forget. Yeah. So then I said, well, you know what? Funny you say that. I did meet you once, but you probably won't remember that. Then he's like, nah, you dropped me some herbs at the hotel one time. And I was like, yeah, I did. To season up his weekend, you know what I mean? In London and that. But this is like 2011.
This is a while back.
Long time ago.
It's like you say, don't forget a face.
I had no emotion.
Yeah.
I was just a brother that rated D Block. And a girl kind of gave us the intro.
Yeah, so...
And then it was kind of like, you know when you hit the man, yo, welcome, love, respect, manners.
I love what you do.
Yeah. Bro, big fan.
Grew
up on you lot's music and that. Yeah. Then I'm like, right, that's mad. And then he said, so we chopped it up outside quickly for a minute. And then he's like, you coming to the show tomorrow? I say, yeah, man, we'll see you tomorrow and that, cool. So I thought, I've had my moment. That was dope. That was G'd out, the way he showed love and that. Yeah. Then next day when we come back, me and Carlito was chilling with them outside and that, while they're smoking with TGI Fridays and shit. And we're just chatting about movies, everything, like life. Yeah, not even
just a little, calm.
Yeah, just regular, proper, like a proper geezer, good geezer. He's sick though. You know why he's sick? Because he goes to me like, yeah, man, I fucks with London, man. You lot know how to scrap. Yeah. He says I read a book called like Real Life Tough Guys.
Okay.
And it was about like bouncers in the 80s and 90s and that would just link up for tear ups in the car park and that. Yeah. So and then I talked to him about the Craze, the Richardsons and stuff. And I said to him, I was like, yo, Styles, man. I said like, I won't be offended if you say no, but I've got this podcast thing going on, bro. And I was like, I went to take the phone out. I went to take the phone out to show him the catalogue, like of like hopefully if he sees Mano, he might buy it. But he's like, nah, tomorrow. Yeah, didn't even let me open my phone.
That's decent.
So I said, yeah, man. He's like, tomorrow if you can get me some vegan Jamaican food or something, we're chilling. Yeah. He says I've got this Top Boy freestyle.
Okay.
He says if you could get me like maybe like a cameraman to shoot something in the block somewhere. So I called Will Kai.
Yeah.
I load him up with the works.
Yeah, the works.
Brother gimbals, lights. Took him to the Top Boy Cafe.
It's all popping off now.
Brother, the craziest thing is I get to the Top Boy Cafe and I've got to big up Devon, because I don't know him. I don't know no one. It's a Hackney thing. It's me and Styles, two up in the car with the cameraman, bro. We get to the cafe, the light's on, but it's closed. Yeah. So I say, yo, you open, like, boom, boom, boom. You man open. Maybe. He says, maybe. I say, maybe. Like, what do you mean, bro? He opens the door. He's like, yeah. He's like, if you can answer this question for me correctly, I'll let you in. So I thought, what kind of question, bro? He goes to me, on your podcast, you lot said that Central C or Skepta was the biggest UK act of all time. Yeah. But what about Slick Rick? That's what he says, kind of thing, yeah? So I'm just like, raw. So I'm like, hold on, man, actually. In front of my man, though, but he's not clocking my man because his hoodie's up. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, like, shh.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Bro, stop, please!" Like, bugs out. And he's like, "I said, you open, yeah." Then fucking 10 minutes later, people are ringing Drizz and getting him, the actor from Top Boy, to get him down there. Yeah. So he's got Drizz in his video. Oh. We shot the video in the Top Boy Cafe.
Okay, so
yeah. So it's just organic. It was all organic, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy still. But yeah, man.
Very crazy week.
But we give thanks. Big up SP, man. Gangster. Look out for his video, man. And look out for that EP. But let's get into today's one, man. Thanks for your patience, bro, as well, man. Because he never know what happened. He don't even know what happened. He was asking me that earlier, like, yo.
But yeah.
Big up the goals. Realest rapper I've ever met, man. Ratings. But yeah, man. Let's get into this, bro. Let's take it back to the start quickly before we get into a little bit about the music and whatnot, bro. Because I feel like. Let me ask you actually instead of guessing, because I was just gonna guess and do a madness. Where did you grow up, bro? Where was you born and raised?
Well, I was born in the West Midlands. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah. I know where we're going with that.
That was just the initial birthplace.
Yeah.
I grew up in Tottenham, North London, N17 to be precise. Haringey Council.
Boom, bang.
Cool.
The ends.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Simple.
That's it.
Now, because you know what I was thinking that, bro? I was thinking like, you're a proper North guy, bro. Like, you're a proper North. You know when you think of North, man?
Oh, yeah.
You think of all of you, man, over there. Meridian, Frisco, TMT.
Yeah.
Like that whole batch, I kind of...
the whole board.
Yeah, because I even remember you had like Bang and it was like you featuring the whole TMT, Danny B and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Like back in the day and that. So I was thinking like, but I know there's a Birmingham link. A Midlands link somewhere. Obviously.
So me and my cousin, Bossman Birdie, he's also born in the West Midlands as well. Mm-hmm. His mum and my mum are sisters.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, hence the connection. So, but yeah, that's and I've always had family in Manchester as well.
Oh, Manny, yeah.
Yeah, so a large part of my family do reside in Manchester. Secondary to that is Birmingham, and then obviously London. Yeah. So we're in three main parts of the UK.
That's interesting, you know.
We're on guard.
Yeah. That's it, ready. All styles as well, because you've got Gunchester.
Yeah.
Brum might as well be called Brum. Gun Brum.
It's a gun Brum.
But I can't even rhyme it with a machine. But it's all ghettos, different ghettos.
Yeah, that's mad in over there still.
How does that like shape your like your life growing up and that? Does it make you like have different perspectives to just a man that's grew up on the block in Tottenham and ain't really been nowhere else?
Yeah. Obviously, I would say that my mind is a lot broader than my average peers growing up, because, you know, school holidays or things like that, they would probably go down to Clacton or Southend. I'm going up north, Birmingham or Manchester. I'm seeing different type
things.
of So I'm seeing the northern world of the UK from early, and then coming back and living my daily life in the southern world, where a lot of my peers were only seeing just southern world. So that can actually, I don't know, it can give you a different perspective on 100%. Life as a whole.
100%.
You know,
I like Brum as well, man. I like Brum still. Every time I've gone up there, it's love, man.
Even when it comes down to, you know, controversy and rage, and when you get in bits of trouble and things like that, or people, it's like sometimes I used to say to myself, if I saw something taking place on my doorstep in London, I would say, "Oh, you don't know how lucky you are, you know, because if you lot was up there in Brum, fed to be here in seconds, you're locked up, or you know what I mean."
Is it? So it gets a bit clamped quicker over there.
Well,
at times,
if you're looking for trouble, it will find you.
Yeah, you'll find it.
You know what I mean? You know.
That's the classic saying.
Whereas down here, there's more cameras than people. Yeah. So someone can act mad and then just, you know, kind of it will just go past time, and you know, there's not an instant consequence for everything.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Whereas up north, there's too much space for there not to be an instant consequence, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? Because it's like a different lifestyle, but they've still got their own badness, bruv, as well, and their own kind of things that they do.
Yeah.
Where does the musical influence in your life come from in the earlier stages? Do you remember? Like,
well, yeah. Basically, my dad was a sound man from back in that era, the Caribbean. You know, sound culture.
The mad sound system.
And my mum was a singer for a short period of time.
Okay.
So she was a singer in she had a group called Sugar and Spice. She had a few 10 inches and that, you know what I'm saying? You know, credit to her for taking part and that. But so that was my music was always in my household.
I was gonna say,
what kind of genre? Like Lovers Rock and
Lovers Rock.
Yeah.
Cheers. Called it.
Yeah. So
dub plates.
Mad
dub plates.
So yeah, music was always in my household growing up. Every Sunday I would hear, you know, Lovers Rock and them type of old school reggae.
Rare groove and that.
And as we got older, my mum would take a lot of trips to visit relatives overseas in America and Jamaica. So
both parents Jamaican?
Both parents,
yeah. Okay, cool.
So when she would come back from America especially, she would come back with CDs that weren't out over here.
Imports.
Pre-internet days.
So you get like exclusive rhythms.
Yeah. I'm talking Machiavelli 7 Day Theory in '98.
Mad CD.
It didn't hit our price at HMV and them
Our
stores.
Price,
That's how far.
Legendary.
That's how far back it's coming. It didn't hit our price until 2000.
Come in a little bit more, just in case the camera, just in case, because
it never hit our price until say 2000. Then things
the imports took like time.
It took like a few years.
A few years. So me, Pabs and H, we grew up on a lot of imports. Early. Way ahead of time music. So we was able to. I used to personally write lyrics down, so I would learn the whole song.
Oh, you was a proper music man then. Yeah. That's how.
Okay.
Ready to die. Ready to Die, Notorious, B.I.G. Some of the classic albums I had, I remember Noriega's first one, Ready to Die.
Norie's first one was alright, innit?
Yeah.
What?
Get the blood money.
That was big enough still.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, I can relate to it so bad, bro. It's like, I used to go to America all the time because my family's out there. And then I'll come, and I used to be a DJ, so I used to buy vinyls, and I remember I used to go cop vinyls out there, bro, like Nate Dogg, like albums and that on vinyl.
Yeah, on vinyl.
And in England, it's like Nate Dogg, he weren't in the commercial stores.
He wasn't.
He wasn't. Like he wasn't on the shelf.
That's when I started to clock. It's to do with the major labels.
Yes.
It's to do with whatever they send over to the UK or Europe or that part of the world or region. So
100%. That's distribution, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the money behind the machine. Because if they was on like an equivalent of like what was that Alan Grumbach's label? Remember Koch?
Koch.
Because I noticed, like in Bush, that CD shop that we spoke about on the green, not the market.
Yeah, I know
what shop.
I know one. Yeah.
They cut a Koch CD just for like Chic Luch Walk With Me or whatever.
Yeah.
No, not Walk With Me. After taxes, I think I paid like £17 for that CD. That's a lot of money, bro. Whereas if it was a major thing, $9.99. The artist was eating better off of the label, but the distribution, you get all the charges on the CD.
Right. Yeah.
The tax of that, that was after tax. Literally. So it's true still.
Yeah.
So what is there any like untold stories of when like there's this one-off CD and obviously you being the big broski of Pabs and H, just like yo. Calm down, that's my one, like that's my CD. The man just got to borrow it when you ain't using it and that, you know what I'm saying?
Was there a rapper that they didn't really... not really, because...
Big bro eats first.
Dre was... obviously I was into Biggie and the whole bad boy section of things. And anyone that came out of that camp, I was willing to support. Because they had a unique sound.
Like the Craig Mack thing and all that?
Probably a bit after him.
Okay,
so I'm talking Black Rob.
I would say. Black Rob.
He had another rapper called Mike Geronimo.
Yeah, remember Geronimo still. He was innit?
He only really had one hit though.
Yeah, he only had one record.
A lot of them just that's it. One classic banger.
Better one than none though,
Yeah,
innit?
trust.
Loon was cold.
G-Dep.
Oh yeah, G-Dep special delivery.
As well, So,
mad.
But Pabs was, which I weren't really into at the start, he went down the Dame Rockefeller route.
Yeah, he loved Dipset, man.
So I noticed I weren't really into Dame and Rockefeller when I was younger.
Yeah.
I thought Jay-Z was a decent rapper, but I couldn't put him on par with Pac and Biggie at that time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They were just unique icons that whatever they brought to the world was special in its own right, to be honest. Because it's like Tupac had rage and passion with poetry. Biggie had bars, lyrics and intelligence. And that street intelligence,
mad as well.
Like crowds are kind of hooked on that. If you can talk about the day-to-day life that they live or the stuff that they do on the block in an intelligent way.
Gone.
Yeah, no,
you gone.
Yeah, it's true, Because the truth is, it's one of the biggest questions that's ever there is that like if them two didn't pass away, would Jay and Nas have the spot that they had? That was one of the biggest questions. Maybe Nas.
I don't think so.
Jay struggled early, right?
Yeah, he did.
Because that Reasonable Doubt, they funded it themselves. And
right, okay.
Whereas like Nas was the wonder kid.
So he did switch up his style a little, slowed it down.
He had the big L thing at first, didn't it? With the whenever they're rapping.
Yeah, he was doing the double time thing, innit? Yeah, he was doing the double time.
Cold though. Get me.
It's only Jay-Z and Nas that are the only two rappers that are still around from the Pac era.
Nah, Snoop.
Okay.
Snoop, man.
Snoop.
For me, I've got like a.
I saw Ice-T dropped. Ice Cube dropped a tune the other day.
Yeah, but he is before.
Yeah.
He's before. He's there in WA. But I've got like an opinion that like some people don't agree with. where like I think that Snoop Dogg is the most famous rapper in the world.
I agree.
Oh
with
yeah,
that
he is.
You know, like some people say, what about Eminem and that?
Nah, Snoop. Like you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
And everyone knows Snoop.
Yeah.
Even just his face.
Like old ladies know Snoop. Like
Just Eat adverts. And
like he's like
movies.
all.
Suge spent a lot of money on marketing.
Nah,
and he was in training day.
Nah, literally. Snoopy
He was in training day.
He's got adverts
Phones.
in Japan.
Yeah.
Bro, he's got
I didn't even know that.
bare adverts and
Yeah.
like random adverts you don't even see over here.
Wow.
Like, trust me, he's
He's
global.
the guy.
Like, trust me.
He's the guy still.
Yeah.
But it's mad, isn't it? Because I just think that, like, obviously Jay was like Biggie's young G. He's little, like his guy.
Yeah.
Like, and then Nas knew Biggie, but he was
But he was kind of,
he was coming out of the bridge.
Yeah.
So Nas, I reckon Nas would have made it. I think Jay-Z would have made it eventually.
But
But
feel
I get you what you're saying, though.
shadow kind of thing.
Nah, it's just, bro, them two are so cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so true. You know, I know it's cliche because they're top 5 all the time.
Yeah.
But like Biggie and Tupac, bro, that's very, very special, man.
Yeah, they were different in
Very
the game,
special.
so they
bro.
brought something
Yeah,
different.
man.
I
Very
also
special.
think that
Hard to replicate.
what came out of that Bad Boy avenue was a lot of great stuff. So a lot of people, forget about Mace
Oh,
Yeah,
amazing.
nah.
Yeah.
and the impact that he made. But then people would obviously give themselves some time. They realize, wait, they're bar for bar. This guy's crazy.
Bro.
Like, hands up.
Yeah,
I'm a lyrics man myself.
Yeah, what else?
So I can kind of tell who's,
still.
you know what I mean? Like
Style and craft, innit?
like even with 50 and Banks. 50, he's good.
Yeah.
But we all know Banks is the blueprint. He, like, it sounds like Banks wrote on the
you're not
paper
even
first. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're not even in my group chat. How you know we're having this argument at the moment, you know?
see.
Yesterday, me and Beluga and that.
Let's
Hey,
have the same
Banks
about
is
Banks.
Nah, bro, we're having an argument over that. I think 50's better than Banks.
Is it?
Yeah. But I know what you mean, though. Because punchlines, metaphors, he's the guy, he's the rapper guy, the mixtape rapper.
I think bar for bar, I think Banks is better, but I feel like 50 makes better
songs.
Yes.
I think he knows how to.
And he can rap still.
Yeah, he can rap.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's a high level, but then he knows how to.
Kind of
use
feel
his
like
cadence
50
and-
didn't give Banks enough credit for
The style.
the style.
The G-Unit style.
The
I don't
style.
know, yeah,
Because
I don't know.
Banks
I
runs,
get your
runs
angle,
with
though.
that. He runs with that. You know what I mean?
I do get the angle. It's debatable still. Because you know what it is? 50, bro. When I was buying records, guess who's back that tape?
Yeah.
With the
Yeah,
chain
yeah,
over
yeah,
the thing.
yeah,
and
yeah,
that. He's spitting, bro. 50
yeah.
bars of pleasure,
Yeah,
50
yeah,
bars
yeah.
of pain.
Yeah,
I bet
yeah.
you can't remember my name. Even every lyric on that album was cold. Ghetto Quran.
Yeah.
No,
Banks was the only one in that clique that could match him.
Yeah. Young Buck was good at a point though. There was a
Young
point
Buck
where
had a
Young Buck
little
was
role.
spitting.
Yeah.
He was
Young Buck
spitting
had a
still.
role
For a
still.
Southern youth, he had it.
Yeah.
But Banks is that his metaphors are crazy.
Crazy.
And he says things here where it's a punchline, not a metaphor. But if you're a guy, you'll go bap bap. And if you're a girl, you won't get it.
From his first album,
Blue Hefner.
that is when I worked out that this guy's
Yeah, he's
gonna
the
go
bar of
places.
some degree, yeah.
This guy's gonna go places.
Southside Story, Karma.
And
Well, I was saying, it was just his work rate.
And I remember playing his album. It was, I can't remember what year it was. It was Carnival, and I lent my friend's van, and I was with some other friends, and they was like, "Yo, let's go Carnival." I'm like, man's in a long wheelbase van. I can't go Carnival. But we still went Carnival. We drove through the whole Carnival, but we picked up people, randoms in the van.
In the van.
Just hop in. Hey, that's mad. Man.
So,
The slidey door.
But yeah, there was a Banks CD in that van as well, and that's when I first cottoned on to Banks. I thought,
Hunger for More.
yeah.
What an album,
I
bro.
thought, rah.
That's a beautiful album, you know. That might be one of the best G-Unit albums, though.
Yeah.
So I do get your argument fully. And then, but then there's like that thing where it's like he sounds a bit like Fab, but I don't really.
No, yeah. Me and my brothers had
He's in our group chat.
Bro, there's some man that couldn't even tell the difference between Fabulous
Fabulous,
and Banks.
Yeah, and even Mace at points. They used to have that, innit?
Yeah, Fabulous and Mace.
Yeah.
A bit, but Mace is after the Oracle.
Yeah.
Oh.
After the Oracle, that was it.
Yeah,
that was it. My
That's a diss track, you know.
Yeah, nah.
He made Cameron chill out, innit?
Nah.
Calm down.
You know what? That was crazy because it's like battle rap, or when two rappers clash or MCs war, it never gets around like that. You have to just wait for it to appear on your screen. Or, you know what I mean? But when it was Mason Cam, I had people phoning me, people that I
Yeah,
hadn't even seen in like 3 years. Yo,
You heard that shit. That was a discussion in the barbershop. Bro.
Nah, it was though, because it was rude.
the
Because
Oracle's
no one
mad.
expected it.
Nah,
And it
nah,
led
the
to
Oracle's mad.
led to the doing podcast.
No, they got a show together.
Yeah. I think that was needed.
Yeah.
They need to hash out their problems, man.
It definitely made me
Through music.
realise who, from that little Harlem section there, who's really holding weight. And I've done more research and I found out that Mace has always been
He was
nice
that guy,
from
bro.
early.
Yeah, he was that guy.
The bars, yeah.
Yeah, he was that guy, bro. I didn't like Murder Mace.
Nah,
Nah,
just
when he
Mace.
tries to come,
Just Mace, just Mace, just Beffa. Beffa. Trust me.
Hey, Prez, hearing you being so passionate about hip hop, it excites me, man.
No,
it makes me want to ask a question, though.
Yeah.
And it's like your love for music, right? And your originality is starting to make more sense to me now.
Yeah.
The way you break down and analyze
Yeah.
rap. That's what
Yeah.
I'm like. I'm a rap head. I'm a
Yeah.
historian.
Yeah.
Where do you remember the moment where you decided to write a rhyme? And what genre was it? Because he loves music.
It
like
wasn't
man
rap.
does.
It wasn't
Yeah.
rap. It wasn't rap because I didn't. I never thought to myself I would fit on rap.
Okay.
I was in the wrong part of the world.
Yeah, UK, we
starters.
didn't have it.
Okay.
And I thought I could have made an attempt,
Yeah,
but I thought to myself, where am I going to take it? And anything that I was about to write was going to be some 10-10 business. So I thought, I ain't even wasting my time. So obviously there was garage. So I remember first writing my own lyric to a garage instrumental, and I only got the practice of writing music or writing bars through when I used to get the imports from America off the CD rack in my house. I said, all right, let me write this bar down or that lyric down. And that kind of got me used to
Just like putting 16
rapping
together.
in pattern or in sync
Okay,
or
cool.
timed.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, you'll be surprised, people think, you know what, I might start rapping.
Yeah,
and they think it's a case of just writing lyrics down.
they
Nah.
say that.
No structure. No structure.
Yeah. So that was the first time I actually wrote lyrics.
And it was the garage music, yeah?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
the
Do you remember instrument? Do you remember the instrumental?
Hobson's Choice.
Oh shit, that's a big tune, bro. That's a big tune. What?
I was early. I was one of those early cats on this. So from when
Hobson's Choice, you know, I forgot about that.
I always speak of my brethren Nadeem. Respect him if you're watching this, but his mum worked on a local nightclub door in Tottenham.
Yeah.
And obviously she was into the house and garage scene early from there. So we got into the club when we was underage and things like that. So
oh
we
my
got-
They get a bus tree.
so we got a lot of perks, and one of the perks that we was able to, he was obviously a selector back then, and it was the vinyls that we received, and we got all these vinyls
Finals, yeah.
from early, Hobson's Choice, a few from Carl Tuffnoff Brown, Matt Jam Lamont's, the founders of garage, really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and then
What were they called as a collective again? Not Tough Jam, innit? Or something like that. Tough Jam or something.
Tough Jam,
Yeah.
Tough Jam Recordings, yeah.
Bro, I forgot about this beat, you know.
Yeah.
Like, this is a big tune, you know.
Trust me.
Brother, you see, this is...
It had a long intro still.
Yeah, and then it drops
yeah,
later.
drops
Yeah.
in,
yeah.
But when it's on the turntable, speed it up,
Yeah.
this goes off.
Yeah.
Bro,
So
you're a G.
that
I
was
even
how I
forgot
first
about that
started.
instrumental, you know.
That's how I first started on them type of.
I am surprised that it was garage that you started on, though.
Yeah, it was garage.
Because I thought you was going to be jungle or drum and bass. That's what I thought because of the era.
I did do jungle and drum
Yeah.
and bass, but my first, that weren't lyrics that I wrote down. It was more like sequence of patterns.
Yeah, flowing and that.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, just playing with it.
Flowing, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's dope, bro. Because I feel like it makes sense. Because if you think of like what we're saying about having an original flow and that, if you started on garage, when it come to grime, all you really had to do is just speed it up a little bit.
yeah, kind of.
Like a touch or...
To be honest, a lot of people would say that I'm one of those MCs that it's not really fast. It's timed correctly.
Yeah.
though.
Ooh,
I was
yeah,
going to
you're
say
right.
that as well, because you're not
Time
like
correctly.
really...
Yeah, if you pick out one of my 16 bars, random ones, and pick out an average, another rapper, I'd say Gets or someone that's big, and count the amount of words Mine are like half.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
you wouldn't think it listening to it.
No, but that's the thing. You use your pauses correctly.
Yeah.
No, it's true. Because even like Gigs does that as well. You know, he needs to go, then he will just wait like 2 seconds and then say the line.
Come back.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
who else does that? There's a few in it. You get
there's a few like that do that. Yeah, like they don't usually like you said, they don't fill up the whole bar. You know what I mean? So some people do that. They fill up the whole bar, and so they make sure they have like a syllable for every part of it. But then, like you say,
I don't do that
use your pauses correctly
because when it comes onto the next bar, you might overlap yourself, and a lot of rappers end up overlapping themselves, and they have to start their next bar halfway through where it should have started.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
Catch their breath and that.
Yeah, I'm saying even like I was about to say, even your breathing as well. Like most people don't think about their breathing and things like that when they're in the bar. So just right in it, it's like you got to take breaths.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You might keep saying pauses. Yeah, I've got a major pause.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like, bro, did you get a deep voice from early? Like that's a pause, obviously, but you know, like you've got that tone where. Because it sounds mad, but you see, like if you think of like Rick Ross, people that have cadence, they've got like a deep voice. Even Gigs, it's mad pause. They've got deep voices, but like they can kind of like sit on the tune, stop, ad lib, come back in because their voice is like an instrument.
Yeah, it's like part of the it's like part of the beat
So,
kind of.
I kind of did. I kind of do see my voice as like another instrument on the music as well. So
you know what I'm saying?
It's
like a Kano, it's a bouncy thing. Because it's not really a deep voice. It's a skippy.
So he's kind of skippy with the flow.
I think Kano's one of the best grime rappers this country's ever seen. To be honest, and that's just me being truthful to myself.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm
glad you mentioned it because we could have done this whole show
and not even.
He's actually one of the best because he's. Like what you said about myself, I've got my own originality. He's the same. Yeah. And
what separates him from just being good and being great? Do you think, Kano? Because I've got the same opinion, but I've always wondered like we can get lost in music.
I'm not sure if it's one of his tracks, to be honest. Just like you can probably listen to one of his songs and think to yourself, right, you know what? He's a cut above a lot.
Yeah, I think so.
You know. What probably makes him great is going back to the intelligence. Do you know what I mean? So even he can go from free wheel ups to garage skank, and they're all just
That's true. Yeah. He's got that flow where he can just go, he can just mash it up.
He
anyway.
isn't trying to cut corners. In his music, just to get onto.
He's not dumbing it down for the few. He's giving you bars, but he's trust, and he's still keeping with tempo, still keeping it.
So this dance that you're in Tottenham and that this under 18s, over 18s, but you're under 18.
You snuck into.
You snuck into the spot, yeah.
You got let in.
The Tottenham
the story he was telling us.
The what?
That you was going to a dance in Tottenham.
Oh yeah.
But it was a big man's dance, yeah. But you was young. And they were letting you in.
Yeah.
Was that like? We're gonna go. I got a good memory.
Deviated a little bit.
So man's bringing it back. Otherwise
the club was called Rudolph's.
Okay.
Rudolph's nightclub, and it was right on the entrance of Tottenham Hotspur's football ground, the old ground.
Okay. So near MPK and all that.
Just around the corner from MPK. Further up the road was Opera House.
Okay.
And another club, I can't remember what it's called.
I remember Opera House.
Yeah.
So what was that like in there though? Was it a
Rudolph's? Well, back in them days, back them times, the clubs in Tottenham were kind of, they had a bit of a moody. They was moody, as they would say. They was
so they was moody.
You know, I remember going into Rudolph's for the first time, and it was, you saw man in trousers and shirts. With a smart garage dress, you know.
Patrick Cox and that.
Patrick Cox, all that loafers, all the way.
You sipping, bro?
Yeah, go
on, man, gentlemen.
Loafers all the way, and then obviously as the years progressed, it kind of got a bit more. The dress code changed. They become a bit more casual in the dress code.
Yeah. Machinos and TNs and
you
that.
still had to wear. So if you was wearing trainers, the Bowser would say,
"No bubbles.
You're not coming in. Yeah. You're not coming in." Well, mate, look at mine. The same as this. Yeah, they're smart. They're not. Fuck off.
Basically at the discretion where they felt like, like your trainers was not good enough.
No, bro, it's choose. They pick and choose. They pick and choose. They used to do it to us with like when you get Ralph Lauren polos.
Oh yeah.
if one had the stripes on and one didn't, they'd be like, yeah, we don't do stripes here, mate.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Like, what the?
Oh, yeah.
We don't do stripes, you know. It's the same T-shirt.
A lot of it was if you was approaching a nightclub door and you had some hot females with you.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
They was jealous.
Yeah.
Mate, no, sorry, not tonight, mate. They just enjoy telling you that.
Yeah, mugging you off.
Yeah,
it's a mugging thing, bro. That's what they do. It's either they let you in because you're with gal and they need more gal inside.
Yeah.
Or it's or you think you're bad. You think you're sick.
Yeah. So
fuck off, mate. Like, that's what it is. They used to do that, bro. At one point, they was checking postcodes in one club, and if your postcode was anything like pretty much most of West, like Hayes, Acton, they'd just send you away. That was in Liquids and that in Windsor.
Oh,
they would check they would check and they'd be like, not today, mate. Not today was their line, not today, mate.
Sorry, no.
And you ask for a reason, they go, yeah, we don't do stripes, and like they'll just find the next reason for you, bro. Just your shoes.
Nah, trust me.
But bro, they're decent. Nah, sorry, mate. Just take it as some feedback for next time.
They'll tell my wear plimps, so my wear plimps. We only do shoes. Still not letting man in.
So in them raves there, was there garage MCs and that, or was it more?
No, it was more like the club would. I don't know. I don't think there was. The reason why there weren't MCs is because they try to avoid that type of crowd coming in.
The rowdy thing.
The hoodlums.
If
you know what I mean. As they call them. So they had a DJ and they'd probably have an MC. But he was more of on a friendly vibe. Birthday
like
party. They had a birthday party MC in the club, basically.
A mic controller. He was just on the mic.
Like Oli. You know, one of them ones. And like there was no, and I always remember saying to myself, "Raw man, how can I take it from the dance floor to the DJ booth? How? I had to wait. Until time progressed and the scene got bigger. Because people didn't really respect it when I was younger, to be honest. Even the garage scene, it was seen as the olders to it back then saw it as I don't know, antisocial music.
A bit of a rude boy thing.
Antisocial music. Garage did turn. It went from club you liking that niche sound to never guess what? We're going to let all the MCs on the mic now. Things are going to change. You know what I mean? And then obviously to MC to something, you have to kind of alter the tempo.
Yeah, so that people can obviously...
That's the first thing that gets altered, and then it's the crowd.
That's true,
the type of people that are coming.
Everyone's jumping.
Of course.
That's true,
man's friends coming here and his people.
It's probably, I reckon, and I hope no one finds this offensive, but I reckon that garage went from a stage of working class people want to go out and rave on the weekends to straight council estate people love this music now and it belongs to them. It's you know, hijacked. Because it went from a stage when like someone from a council estate and the way they would dress to go out on the weekend would not get into a garage rave. Hell no.
Yeah, first you're right.
First,
you had to wear a shirt and that.
Yeah.
But you know what though? I reckon it was a blend of both, man. I reckon it was like a really important time for the UK. I think when we reflect...
Just have its own kind of sound.
Yeah, but when we sit back now, bruv, in 2025, going into 2026, wow. Like, we look back on the history of UK music and we can actually say we've got our own thing, bro. Grime and rap.
Yeah.
And garage, bruv. Yeah. But a lot of the rappers... stem from grime, and a lot of the grime stems from garage, and a lot of the garage stems from jungle.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's something that it doesn't really sit too well with me when I watch a lot of these interviews, and these well-established rappers. They get a question put to them: what influenced you, and how did you? And what will come out of their mouth will just be some.
They just say Mob Deep and that.
So,
only, like,
they'll even go further back than that, and more times some of these people weren't even born back then. You know what I mean? So they will go out of their way to give credit to someone that wasn't really their answer. If you get what I'm saying, just give credit to the genre, or like there's a lot of drill rappers now, and how many of them will admit that the whole genre of drill, the UK drill, came from grime? How much will admit that? Like it came from grime. It came from grime, bro.
Like a big percentage of it. Yeah.
Like me, I love drill. I love it probably, I did start to like it a bit more than grime at one stage.
Yeah, me too. I went through
because I felt like
the beats,
and they had more to play with.
Okay.
Pause.
I hear it. Good pause, Prez. Yeah, good pause.
You're catching some of that one,
Yeah, they had more choices of instrumentals and
flows and that.
And I also felt that they could present it. They had more, I don't know, what's the word for it? More power of how they presented.
Okay,
you could be street
themselves
as
a rapper.
Yeah.
They can swear in the bars.
Yeah.
They can talk wickedness. They can talk about legging a man down.
There's a certain freedom kind of with the drill.
Like, it doesn't matter how
K-trap can be K-trap.
Doesn't matter exactly. It doesn't matter how crud grime sounded. It was always censored.
There's a limit.
You have to clean it up if you want to
I can't talk about what I want to talk about because I'm trying to take it here.
You're not gonna get on radio.
Exactly.
Yeah,
whereas drill can get on radio where you can tell it talk about chefing a man's gran.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want on that shit, bro.
That's crazy.
It's dark. It's dark, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny though? I think I used to feel like you, bro, when I used to watch people in their interviews. Yeah, I think like, bro, you're lying, bro. Like, but then I realised, that maybe not everyone grew up the same.
True.
And I reckon there's also this thing, bro, where like it sounds from what you're saying so far in the interview, it sounds like we grew up similar, bro. Yeah. Man them's from the ends. You know you're going to the youth centre. You know you're going to the dance.
I remember just a quick cut. I lived in Hayes for about 2 years.
I bumped into you.
I know.
The car park. Yeah. Because Pabs is my guy.
Okay, yeah.
So as soon as I saw you, I was like, yo, man, come let me here, live up and that. You get me?
No, of course.
You remember that, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
I didn't think you were gonna remember that still.
Because I used to always go to. I used to live a calm life in West because I used to wake up every morning and go straight down to the. It was Virgin back then, weren't it?
Yeah. You're on about where Stockley, Nuffield. Yeah. He's on about 100 where the Costa is.
Yeah,
and the subway.
It's still London, but everyone round there, it's like it was like a new generation of people that are aspiring to do better. I didn't really get that same feeling in North or East.
I swear.
Yeah, for some reason, everyone was just fed up.
Everyone was just done with it. Yeah, it was crashing up.
Yeah.
Now Hayes is cool, bro. Hayes is a weird one. Hayes is one of them places where it's like it's bad and good, and it's like further out of London, but it's still Londony. It's like how, I always say it's like how Fulton Heath is in South and that, where it's like they got a CR postcode, but you drive 10 minutes down the road, it turns to a W.
That's right. Yeah,
like Ealing's less than 7-minute drive, bro.
That's right.
Well, more than 7-minute drive.
Nah, it's quick, bro.
South
Ealing's there, you know.
I know. It's not 7-minute drive, bro.
Bro, that's for me. I don't know. Maybe I'll speed.
It took me to get from Hayes to say Hanger Lane.
Yeah.
It just took ages, man.
Yeah, that's northwest though, Hanger Lane.
But Hanger Lane is closer to Ealing. Like Hanger Lane like 5, like Hanger Lane.
Do you know
like
what?
10
Then
minutes
I think it depends what side you're on, because
True,
Hayes is big. Like Hanger Lane side, I would never go that way because of the side that I would be on. I'll go M4. So I could be in like Brentford and South Ealing in like less than 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. That's what I noticed.
Yeah.
The M4 did make it a lot easier.
Yeah.
It did help.
Because I was hitting a young 70.
If man's going Ealing on Uxbridge Road, 15. You know what I mean? Maybe 20.
Maybe because traffic, 2-2 traffic on Southall was bad.
Yeah, Southall's techie.
Yeah.
But it's one of them places where it's like it's a stone's throw away, bro.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what it's like because I'm not actually from those ends. Like I never grew up there. But I get the impression it's now maybe I'm wrong. Please correct me on this, but I get the impression it's safer for like a teenager to grow up in that part of London than it would be, say, the part that I'm from.
Maybe.
Am I wrong or?
Nah, to be fair.
Safer as in just he'll get involved in. There's a chance of him getting involved in less.
Only madness. A bit less, though, I think.
Okay,
right. Only a bit less.
Because I'll be real, when I was there,
I
could see it picking up.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Because that was like 2015, innit, or something, 2016.
Something like
that.
Yeah,
I remember it was a while ago.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, bro, obviously Tottenham's Tottenham. Let's be honest, bro. Because they get on to me anyway. You know, the haters and the Hayes, Fake West and all that, whatever. Yeah. But there's real G's in Hayes that do their thing.
Oh yeah.
And then there's youngers that have issues with surrounding areas and whatnot, and it's peak, bro. It's both sides has got real G's and that are on madness. But Tottenham, for me, I always say that like Tottenham's a notorious hood in London, bro. Like if we reflect on like actual like gangsterism, Tottenham holds mad weight, bro.
Yeah.
So Tottenham's always going to be worse than most areas, even if they're bad.
Right. Yeah.
Tottenham's got that.
No,
that
it's got
thing
that
about
history.
it.
It's got a history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I never. Well, obviously that's where I'm from, but I never ever saw it like that coming up. I thought that it was on par with a lot of places, Brixton, Hackney.
Yeah.
Even what happened in North London as well, where Tottenham's always been the notorious area in that region. You had N9, which is Edmonton. And I'm just speaking for the many or the few, but I believe so that Tottenham was always the big bully. Yeah. Kept poking the bear. And then one day Edmonton woke up and then formed their own thing where they weren't having it no more. I'm sure all areas have got that sort of
thing. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%.
And then they formed a stronghold over there. So
because remember Edmonton were in North Star. In the older days.
Yes, that's right.
But then obviously the new gen, that's a whole different ball game. Even me,
gen,
bruv, I'm old now, you know, like I sit back and I think to myself, like, the things I hear and that even around my side and that, I'm like, right, man, but I hope they make it out, man.
Yeah, because
that's what I hear. I say, I hope they make it out, B. You know what I mean? Like,
obviously, I still speak to people from Hayes when I used to live there and that, and they tell me, this person got stabbed, this person was murdered. Thinking, flipping hell, what's going on? It's just.
I think right now in London, there's
every area
is bad. Certain places due to history has got the namesake and whatnot.
But why do you think that is? Do you think it's a sense of lack of community gathering? I think it is, because I'll tell you straight. I drive up north all the time. I drive at all different places. I've got friends all over England, and one thing I'll always say every time I come back to visit my parents in London or my family, where's the residential lifestyle? Where's the
community centre?
Where's the centres? Like, can you tell me that the last cul-de-sac you drove past and saw a kid riding his bike with other kids in London?
No, but do you know what's mad? This is the thing though. Even in Bush, like we got that. Like, if I keep people apart, City, bruv. You think in City they got the community centre and that they got a venture and all them things there. They got all them things there, and it's still cracking. It's still got man them sliding through and whatever.
I think when you put a lot of people in a crowded environment, I'm even talking like a tower block. Yeah. When you're housing families there, young mothers or single mothers, and those kids are going to grow up, they're not going to necessarily move out of the space where you put them. But I think that has a major effect on
your life,
mentality and crime and a sense of, I'm never going to be able to make it out.
Do you feel like you're trapped or something?
Yeah, because when I was younger and I lived on certain estates in North London, I kind of felt like, is this what you got set up for me? So what have you got this set up for everyone?
Should we get deep with it though? Should we get deep?
Or are there lots of people, my age and your age, growing up in the same area?
They ain't ready for the truth though.
Living in a big house, all the space, cul-de-sac, the parents can watch them from outside the door, they know they're safe. There's no trouble.
Do you know what? Honestly,
it's not like that, not like that, no.
Yeah. I've got a different I've got this opinion, bro. How deep we gonna get, bro? If we wanna go in, let's go in, yeah?
Come.
I think personally, bro, right now, in this era, especially now, present day, there's this issue of wannabes as well. I think that like the image of being like a drill artist or a drill youth is cool. So you've got man that are by the Nike Tech starter pack with the Air Forces, Black Forces or whatever. They wear a poo shiesty, and they literally could be from a good home with two parents who have got a driveway, Mercedes, everything. But because that's what it looks good online now, TikTok, Snapchat, they glorify the lifestyle. I feel like most of these kids as well, even the ones that are half in, like where they're half actually doing the madness as well, not just pretending. Even them, they don't need to a lot of the time. I think it's to do with points, it's to do with rep, it's to do with being part of something, it's to do with like trying to get a name. And I think there's a lot of accidental murderers, man.
Status is really important right now in society. Like obviously they call it clout and all them things there, but that's important right now.
Why?
That's the currency.
I'll tell you why it's important. Because when you're growing up in a tower block and your neighbours like literally where that PC is, and then their neighbours where that door is, and then you're gonna want to have status over the next person. It's a constant reminder of you're just a crab in a bucket. So do you know what I mean? Whereas if how can I say this? if the local authorities actually fought with sense and they placed families in decent homes, not just tower blocks, put them in decent homes, they would have a better sense of environment. They wouldn't feel like, I need to score points on him.
But I think,
trust me, I think it's magic.
Do you know what? I hear it, but do you know what? The thing with social media as well is a lot of people. The thing with this, like I said, with the status thing, there's like a general, like even with the music today, the same people that fuel the beef are the same people that condone the deaths. You understand? So what I mean is, you'll have people that are their favourite artists. It says the most wild and crazy shit. But then they'll be talking about, you know, when this guy goes jail 30-something years, see these guys, man, they're talking their stuff in tracks, but then you're upset when a man's not authentic rapping. That's right. But then when a man gets 30 years, now you're dissing man because he's saying what he did in the track. You understand?
But Donnie,
and these are the people that are fueling the system.
But Donnie got what, 38?
Yeah.
That Billy, he got 38, bro. But then man over there is active, But I'm even talking about something different to that. I'm talking about something different to the counter block example. You see, sometimes when man live in that block, bro, and neighbours there, they might even borrow brown sugar from them, bread, lend them coffee and bread, whatever, milk. They might have a sense of community more than the youth that's faking it. The youth that don't live in that block, who's acting bad because Diggity's his favourite rapper. There's a lot of faking it now. There's a lot of like the starter pack thing on the scooter and the rare. You know how these youths are, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I think there's a lot of, it's actually hard to know the difference sometimes between a civilian and a drill youth. Because people dress like they're them.
That's right.
From different communities.
Because you would just see youths now just walking with a balaclava. Just on road.
Since
like tracksuit balaclava.
COVID messed it up, bruv.
And there's no, like, they're not no gang.
Man are wearing a mask, blood. And I'm thinking,
My son, he's 13 years old, and he came back from school a couple weeks ago with a balaclava, and he had it on his table in his room. I said, "What's that?"
Isn't it wild crazy?
Oh, no, it's not mine, it's my friend's. I snatched it. I said, "Listen, get this out of my fucking house now."
Real talk,
I haven't seen it since. So I don't condone anything like that. I'm trying to bring up my kids to respect life.
100%, my boy.
First and foremost, respect your life and respect life in general. Know that what you've got, know where you're coming from and know where you're going.
See, look at that.
There's a lot of that hasn't been installed into these kids. I kind of feel sorry for them in a sense because every time I drive back down south to London, I drive past my old estates and I think to myself, hasn't no one told you this? The way to come out of it or to, you know what I mean? Like,
it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. And then you've got people that are out coming back in, influencing the youth, but not trying to help them.
Facts.
So it's just one of those ones, really.
This topic's touchy, bro, because it's too real in London at the moment. Like, there's definitely like a problem in London.
There is, but there's too much. There's a lot of variables that affect it. Do you know what I mean? There's different things from different angles that affect it. Like I said, there's a circumference angle, like being amongst your peers, your views. You got now the social media angle because people don't want to be embarrassed no more. Do you know what I mean? So even now back in the day where you could just have your fair one and it was between whoever was there. If you was there, you knew. If you weren't there, you weren't there.
Bro.
Now you have your little fight, you lose. That's on you for like 10 years now on the net. You know what I'm saying? So now you have to. You feel the need.
I kind of feel like they're scared to take it now.
100%.
And their worst nightmare, my worst nightmare as a kid was growing up broke. I don't want to grow up broke. I don't care what anyone else has got. But their worst nightmare is I don't want to punch in the face. I'd rather go broke. As long as I don't get a punch in the face, and they will do anything to protect that or prevent that from taking place.
I don't think it's even that. It's as long as it don't get seen.
If it don't get seen,
it's not even about
Exactly.
It's not even it's not even about
punch in the face cannot get seen.
As long as it don't.
If it gets seen, we all die.
That's it. Legit. But that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
No, you know where you're right. Because bro, in my era, bro, I know for a fact that there's times where like certain man have pressed certain man. You hear of it through like maybe like one brother that's local. But it's never been seen, so it's fine.
You get me?
It's fine.
When you ask, man,
you don't even ask, man. You don't even ask, man, because it's not your brethren. You're not going to ask him. So it's like, it happens. But you see when it's on camera, and it gets uploaded, and then the algorithm likes the drama, gets shared.
And then you got people that are not involved and not a part of this judging. And that's what makes it worse, is when you're in a certain... Like, you got to understand, this road life thing is a bubble. Yeah, people act like 99% of man are on the roads. They're not. This is a very small percentage of people that are doing these things. Yeah, so it's a bubble. Yeah. And what people got to understand is when you're in your bubble, you're the king of your castle. But then when the outside world starts having opinions on it, that's when the pride and the ego really starts getting crushed. Right. Do you know what I mean? Because now you're getting people that you're feeling, hold on, you man are not even involved. And you think you can tell me that I'm not a G because I ran, or I'm not this because I got punched up, or do you know what I'm saying?
I would give anyone watching this, if you're up and coming, if you're on the road still, you're still doing your thing, I'll give you a bit of old man advice.
Well, OG advice,
OG advice, Run, bruv. Run to see another day tomorrow. Run, because what will happen when you run? You've still got your life. So when it's revenge time, you've still got a chance at another attempt to make it right if they embarrassed you or on Snapchat or whatever it is. But
I get it.
You're not gonna listen. I say it again. Get on your 10-toed.
Just run.
Get out of it.
Get out there.
And that's it. Because normally I would give advice to stand your ground, but you're dealing with pure cowards nowadays.
100%.
Pure cowards. No one's. It's not a fair fight. Like even like for prime example, my son at school, there was an incident 2 weeks ago where he got jumped. Well, they attempted to jump him. They was talking. Some of his peers were talking some stuff about him. So he said, "What you talking S for?" And so the other one of the guys came up to him. It's because there was girls there as well. So it's all the peer pressure. There was girls there. So one of the other kids came up to him and went to swing for him. So obviously I've trained my son to fight professionally as well.
Self-defense and that.
Yeah. So he blocked it, and then he was even able to say, I was waiting for this. And that's what I told him to say. Do you know what I mean? That's what I told him to say. And it was game over for all three of them. You know what I mean? And so
he was ready, bro.
Yeah. That's the same type of thing.
Internet ready. He was real life ready.
Yeah, it was real life ready.
No, of course, because make sure that you're ready for it. And sometimes you might not be ready. Do you know what I mean? It's okay to nah, bro. I don't want no beef. I don't want no smoke, brother. Respect. You know what I mean? Don't feel that you're gonna look like small to the rest of the world, or it's not going to strip your ego away. It's going to keep your life.
100%, bro. Life's precious, and it can be taken in a second, bro. And I think that's true. Even man's had that, bro. Man took L's, bro. When man respectfully had to get out of there.
Of course.
Fuck it.
Of course.
Them ones, bro. Man's had different ones where it's like, raw. Man's had a fight. I've had moments where I've had a fight with 7 people. Did I win? Probably not, but I done alright.
That's the problem.
Nah, but it wasn't like a.
It wasn't a
whitewash. But then I've had other times where it's like.
I've had times in traffic.
And you gotta go.
I've had times in traffic where like the cars pulled up. Well, it's been a bit of road rage prior to that. I've went, what are you doing, you fucking pussy, or something like that. Shout some offensive. So and then I drove off. Now there was 3 or 4 of them in a Fiesta or something. Then the driver must have felt embarrassed that someone from the outside world shouting. Anyway, up the road, few traffic lights further down the road. I'm just thinking they're long gone. This is mad traffic as well as I'm driving. They pulled up to the right and he goes, "What's your problem? What's your problem, bruv?" I said, "What?" And he opens his door. Well, he goes to open his door and he goes, "On my mum's life, I'll right off your face right now. I'll right off your face right now." And I looked at him. I looked in the car as well. I saw there was more than one of them. And I said to this, I just went like this, said, "I don't want no beef, brother. I don't want no beef. Even though I could have drove in front of him, I pictured it fast, like Liam Neeson. I pictured it all fast. I could have drove in front.
That's a Bossman.
I could have drove in front now because the car that I was driving was like a Jeep car. So I could have drove in front, slapped it into reverse. I already pictured that in my head. But I thought, you know what? Let me just let this pass. He doesn't know that his life's been spared as well, and my own. So I was like, no. And it was like, and then I just drove off. But so they must have thought that they got their ego back. Have it. It's not going to cost me now. It'll change my life at all.
Do you know what's funny? The same day I got the Styles P interview. Road rage. Because I'm in a rush and that. I was trying to get to the barbers quickly. And some geezer, big bald geezer. Unit. Obviously, I'm like trying to get into a lane where there's like some parking that like slims the lane down. And I've indicated to go, but he's not having it. So he's like, so then I've cut anyway. Yeah. Because it's like, brother, you just have to brake. You get it? And then he's mad, yeah? But I've like hit my hazards to apologise. But then he's got beside me like again, where like I can't move again, yeah? So I was like, brother, I'm just trying to get in. Yeah, what, and I should let you, yeah? And he's going mad, yeah? He's got a woman in the car. But he's rage.
Yeah, he's gone.
Bro,
head loss.
Rage.
Head loss.
So I'm thinking, raw man, like, I'll let him have his little moment with his missus and that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? I'm just like, cool. But then we get to the next light, and I'm behind him, and he's screwing me in his mirror. So, now you know, bro, I've got good eyesight, bro. You know, like,
I know, you can see
if you have that, yeah. So I'm like this, bro, like, right. And I'm just like, shaking my head, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and his car's kind of like moving a bit. It's a small car, and he's a big ute, yeah? So I've dropped my window and I can hear him shouting. So I said, brother, it's Friday. Shut your fucking mouth and go about your business, bro.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah.
He said, what? He's going mad. What? You know what? Mad. And I've gone raw. So like I've gone beside him, dropped the window, and I said, are you alright, mate? And he's like, what? You fucking mad? And this guy, bro, no lie, yeah, he's leant in the back of the whip, yeah? Yeah. It's local. He's drawed for something, yeah? Yeah. Bro. And it is on deck. You know, like he didn't look. He looked at me while he done it.
It's there.
It's there. He knows where it is. Yeah, and he's drawed for the thing, whatever. And I've hit the brake and gone, like, just on a mind games thing, on a yo, calm down, you got your missus, bro. Rah, 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 rah. What? Rah, back, what? And but rage, bro, he was on it. He was on it, bro. Yeah. I've just cut out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on a Prez T thing. Yeah, I was like,
I've kind of learned. No, I've kind of learnt with road rage. It's like there's a time and a place for it. It's like if you've got your missus in the car,
bro, relax.
It's only gonna go for the L in your direction.
Yeah, either way, innit?
Yeah. It's like
because it's all ego.
Yeah, it's all ego. It's all.
You're gonna either get nicked in front of her,
or
you're gonna get beaten up in front of her.
Exactly. And the reason why I don't participate in it no more is because not everyone can drive like me. Like, so no. I'm just being real. So it's like no, but I'm not saying necessarily like a.
Yeah, I hear it though.
I'm not talking.
Gears, man.
I'm not talking skill based.
Yeah.
I'm talking what you're willing to do behind the wheel. You might not be willing to drive on the pavement. I am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's nothing to do, but. I choose not to because the law says otherwise. You know what I mean?
Hey, my boy killed me, bro. My boy killed me. He said he's going mad on a mad A road. Yeah. And then the car's up his arse. Yeah. And then the guy's to just really go round him, but he's not because he's in the lane. So he's ended up pulling over to get out of the guy's way. But instead of him just whizzing past, he stopped on rage. And then he's gone wanker or something like that. Yeah. And then the geezer's gone what? And my brother's gone, yo, pull over, me and you now. Yeah. My brother's gone into the hard shoulder and the guy's pulled over. But you see when the guy's pulled over and jumped out, he just whizzed past him and went wanker.
Yeah, he just left him.
The guy's run back to his car. I was just like, brother, what kind of madness are we getting into? Like, where are we even going? Like, what's the destination? Why are we in the car?
You're scrapping just...
Yeah, for no reason. Like, you've got a whole motive probably. Like, you're going somewhere.
Just because you cut me off for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, bro, but we've got to calm down.
I've also learned to accept everyone's thinks they're a bit of a warrior when they're wrapped around a sheet of metal. You have to accept that. You know what I mean?
Everyone's got a little armour.
That horn is a man's best friend. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even responding to that. You know what I mean? That's part of your driving.
You do lose your head sometimes when you're driving. Still,
bro. You know do you remember back in the day when you were on foot? Yeah. Like I didn't get a car till a bit later. I know you were driving early, but you know, like I see certain man in their car and they get brave. I'm thinking, bro, you get drapes out that window, you know. No. You know, like that. Like you think because the car, you can't get drapes.
I do think there's anything
bro. Like,
or when people road rages can be area based as well. Yeah. Because if there's bare traffic lights, don't even try it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Don't even try it, because I'm going to see you a bit further.
No, should try to speed off quickly, but there's crews up next to man in the red light. Like, where was you going?
No. But I've had friends that went to jail for road rage. I never knew. I never knew it was even an official offence
Oh, swear.
Road rage. I didn't know it was an offence.
Bro, I think any form of like...
It's called road rage.
Yeah, it's called
road rage in court. I didn't know that. I thought you had been hypothetical. Like,
no, it's like
rage on the road.
It's an actual... I'm not sure if it's... Well, it's an offence that, you know...
Because I'm thinking GBH.
Yeah.
GBH, but it isn't that... It ain't that straightforward because we're on the road. You're in public, so it's GBH with a fray as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bro,
so bad.
Bro, you're better off just going home. Just drive home.
Of course.
You know now, bro. Even since that thing, because I promised myself 2 years ago no road rage, so I drawed myself out because I was in a rush that day.
Yeah.
So I've reverted back to the no road rage. So now I just do that.
Yeah. No, it's
and I let him through. And that's it, bruv.
I have recently stopped saying thank you when people let me out.
Yeah, London's a bit peak.
Because in Brum as well and London, I've stopped saying thank you because I've realised I did say thank you for years and years and years. They didn't appreciate it. Yo, what am I saying thank you for? All right.
I'll just pull it out. That's it.
See, this is the thing. Yeah. This is why it's so mad because, you know, like, I'm like that, you know. I'll drop my window to tell you to tell me thank you. Because I've waited for you, bro. What do you mean, bro? You didn't even say what.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. You're welcome. You know when you hit like, you're welcome. And they're like, for what? Just say thanks. Like, just, you get me?
I'll let you in.
And then they don't care, bro. You're right. They don't give a shit. They don't care. Anyway, Meridian. Let's get back to Meridian. So music, you've got this love for garage.
Yeah.
You've written your rhymes. You've got the Machiavelli CDs. Mum's a singer.
Yeah.
Dad's a sound man.
Yep.
It's just in the house. You got 2 brothers.
Yep.
You got any other siblings at all apart from them 2?
I have got other siblings on my dad's side.
Oh, got you.
And the only reason why I haven't mentioned them in previous interviews is because sometimes it's too much to just...
Too much.
This guy's spinning off his dad's kids.
I know about
So yeah, basically I have got other siblings.
So for the listeners, Grime heads will know, but we're talking Big H.
Yes. And Paper Pabs.
Yeah, real Meridian Bloodline. This is my Bloodline.
Yeah. This is why Bloodline formed because it was Bloodline, and then obviously Bossman Birdie being first cousin of ours.
Yeah, so that's still Bloodline.
Yeah.
So Meridian. So correct me if I'm wrong. Is Meridian formed because some people aren't in the family still, like JME and whatnot? And that?
No, Meridian was before Bloodline.
Okay, so you created Bloodline kind of.
Yeah. That's why when it first came out, it was Meridian Bloodline.
Oh,
okay. Then it went to Bloodline.
Yes.
So obviously
when did Meridian form? Do you remember when it?
Meridian formed early 2000 because Meridian was a crew, a street crew before it was a music crew.
Oh, swear down.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like them Meridian, man.
Oh,
don't go that way, and if you do, tuck your chain in because you're going the Meridian way. Don't go the Meridian way. That's all it was. You know what I mean? So, and you know, it was just free. It was basically you had Meridian Estate, Trafalgar, and Selby.
Okay,
So 3 estates in one, and Meridian took the name of it, if you know what I mean.
Because it was like the main one.
Yeah, that was the main one. So that's where everybody chilled and hanged about, and there was a shop just around the corner, and that was called Meridian as well.
Oh, okay.
So it was like a little,
cold.
Yeah,
cold. So who was in Meridian? The
first
clique?
early.
Yeah, the clique.
Oh, the first early was obviously me. Oh, the clique, right?
That might be a bit political.
Members, that was some members. You had Lieutenant, myself. You know
who's Lieutenant?
Lieutenant was
because he's been rife in your lyrics, isn't it?
Yeah. Lieutenant was a member of Meridian, white guy from North London, from Trafalgar, who was very close with Skepta in the early days and myself.
Yeah,
he was the guy that he was responsible for us being on radio and things like that because we never had no cars back then. And
so he would make sure he was patterned.
He took man everywhere.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this, bro, I owe you big time. You know, trust me.
There's always a geezer.
I'd never forget about him as well because now it's like everyone goes down separate paths in their life. I believe now he does fishing. He enjoys fishing now. Do you know what I mean? So he went from being in one of the most notorious crews in North London to fishing on the side of a river.
Fair play, bro. Fair play to him, man.
You had him. You had Yemi. You had Panic, another guy that used to DJ in the early days. He don't do it no more. You had another name that you might. What was his name again? What was his name? you had Addy Dan, which was Meridian Dan.
It was called Addy Dan.
Addy Dan. And then you had, I can't remember, what was his name? Another, but yeah. So those were we were the lot that was hanging around the estate. That was the early first Meridian. I was just up the road in another estate called Waymarks, which was more towards the Great Cambridge main road.
Yeah, the roundabout.
Yeah, and basically, this is how it all first started. They weren't really my friends at first because I was with this guy called Nadeem in the tower blocks further down the road. We had decks, records, everything from his mum that used to work on the Dawn nightclub. So we had stock early. Man was a bit jealous of that. They would send man round there when I weren't there to try and rob him and stuff, to rob his records and things like that. Yeah. So it was a bit of a rivalry. So I kept myself there and they kept themselves over there. So we weren't really friends at the start. Like most of Meridian kind of, to be honest, they had a lot of dislike for me. Because I would see them on the street and cause controversy and things like that, all because you tried to rob my friend with his records. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's them old days, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll punch man off for my brethren, you know. I missed
this era, you know.
Yeah.
They don't know about these days, you know.
But
them records are expensive.
Yeah. So one thing led to another. One thing led to another, and time passed, and then obviously we started making music. Then I went to Manchester for a bit. Ended up I went to Manchester to do positive things in my life. Yeah. Go into higher
like
education.
A fresh start. And
try and turn something into something. And then it resulted in me doing a bit of time up there as well.
Oh my God, bro.
I know.
Wait, what went wrong?
I just want to come back home, man.
What went left? Bro?
I went to university up there, and then I mixed with a few locals from Manchester because I weren't really that university material.
Yeah, the university links.
A lot
of my
university.
A lot of the people in my uni or my peers in the uni were from, surprisingly enough, they were from Chiswick, Acton, and Ealing.
Man, them,
right?
Good guys,
right?
Good fellas.
They was they grew up in a different price bracket to me. Yeah. I could tell.
Chiswick man would,
So you was like when I would look at them sometimes, I think you was coming uni anyway.
Maybe
your parents already had that check waiting. Yeah, mine was. I decided to go and I had to apply for funding to go.
Even a Hayes man can't live in Chiswick, bro. Let's just have it right, bro.
Right. Yeah. So
that's a fact.
But so I went up there, ended up mixing with the locals, even though I should have been mixing with the Chiswick man then. You know? And one thing led to another.
There is.
I picked up
that's rich.
A large amount of cannabis. But we kind of went three ways. You know, university life, housemates.
Yeah, of course, house doors.
And someone snitched, someone said something because next minute, boom, door came
Lick off.
Feds knew where the key was underneath the stairs and all that.
They
knew where it was. I remember having
informant.
I remember having a white Giorgio Armani jeans on as well. And,
cold.
We had to lay on the floor, and it was raining. And it was like, you know,
it was real.
Rip off the jeans as well.
Yeah.
Super vex.
I can see the PTSD, boy. Man said, the jeans there, love them jeans, man.
But yeah, and
funny enough,
I ended up
that kind of
doing. Ended up doing about 7 or 8 months just for that charge. Which was a learning curve, really.
What jail you end up in over there?
I went to Forest Bank.
Oh shit, it's long, isn't it?
Yeah, I went to Forest Bank, and it was long.
It's not even like you got bare man over there.
No, it was kind of like this is how Northern England run their mafia.
Yeah.
It's a whole different world up here.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, a whole different world. You had gangsters that you've never heard of down south in London.
But they're bad though. When you check their resumes, they get bro.
Yeah, different. Yeah, it's different caliber.
Fam. They're man up north and that, bro.
But saying that, you know, this is my honest opinion. They're bad up north, and this ain't a diss to anyone up north. If you think I'm wrong, come to London and try it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
In London, your badness ain't bad. We just have to let them know now. It needs to stop. we just have to let them know in the nice, and a real northern gangster will tell you, whether it's Manchester or Birmingham, will tell you, it's rowdy up here, but London's a different kettle of fish.
It's because so many people in one big city.
Yeah. It's like my friend, rest in peace, Matthew Ricketts. He passed away last year.
God bless.
He died of blood cancer. I'm not sure what it's called. He deteriorated quite fast. So
yeah, I can imagine.
You know what I mean? But anyway, he spent a numerous amount of years in Meridian with us, doing what we do. And when he went back to Manchester, he was able to evaluate the difference between both places.
Yeah, I see what you're going.
And he said, yeah, up north we got guns, we got crews and things like that, and it is a bit of an underworld thing.
Yeah.
But he said, compared to London, he goes, mate, anything can happen.
Yeah, anytime.
Anytime.
It's because it's easier to lock down your block when you're the bad guy on your block. And it's not like, I always use the example of like Hackney. Yeah. I know you're a Tottenham man, so I'm not even doing it on my
No.
But you know, like Hackney's a borough.
Yeah.
And it's a big borough. And it's like, you could be a top boy in like, no pun intended, top boy, but you could be the top breader in like Clapton.
Shakespeare.
But then like, there's someone over, I don't know, Holly Street or something that's got binds for you.
Yeah.
Whereas like in certain areas, like if you're from, I don't even want to name any areas, but like if you're from, I don't know, Bristol, I know they've got Aggie crew and all that back in the day, but they might be like, yo, we run this shit, and there's not many man that can chat to us.
No.
That's the major difference.
But it's like it's easy to run a northern piece of land.
I don't know if I want to give them easy.
It's easier to scaremonger people. They've got less. We just have to be truthful. A building in London is worth close to £1 million.
London's got money.
No, but there's a high chance one of your friends that you went to school with, whether it's council or bought, there's a high chance that property, if they was to value it, it's close to £1 million.
Or over, because we're west.
Or over. Now, it's very highly unlikely. I'm just saying.
That's facts.
Up north, their buildings ain't worth £1
Yeah.
million. It's a different type of European.
It's the economy, bro, that's around it as well.
A different type of international person that comes to this part of England. You know, it's not. You know, it's that. So that's what I realized from years ago. Even when it come down to like when there was murders taking place a lot in North London. And
North was on smoke, man.
And there was also murders going on up north. Obviously, regional news will tell you what's in your end.
Yeah.
The way the murders used to happen, it was like when you see the guy's face. You know what? He had it coming up north because he's taking part in bad shit 24/7. He had it coming in London. Rah.
One wrong move.
No, it's like
my man.
He's dead. Out of nowhere, and it could be one wrong move, one wrong slip, and it's just an innocent person could still lose their life in London. They were just in the hat.
Yeah, they was in the club.
Whereas up north, if you're innocent, you're safe.
Yeah,
Just keep out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get what you mean. Still, it's a different lifestyle. It's fast.
Yeah,
it's very fast paced. It's more. It's so big. It's so big, bro. From being like someone who could have name in Grove.
Yeah.
They might never see the youth that's got name in Walthamstow.
Oh yeah.
It's too far away, bro.
Yeah, it's too far away. It's crazy. I mean? Whereas in Birmingham or Manchester, if you're the man of the town, even if you're at the very most southern point, the man at the northern point knows who you are. You know what I mean?
That's their geographical area.
Yeah.
Nah, I hear it still.
Because London's really,
it's true.
London's really a lot of towns all into one city, combined into one city. Whereas it might be the same for certain parts of up north. A lot of towns made Manchester, or a lot of towns made Birmingham. But see, even the way they run their local authority, the Manchester Council will do the whole of Manchester.
Wow, so it's not,
Birmingham Council will do the whole of Birmingham. Yeah. Haringey's just a little part of North.
It's not even a whole of North. You got
Camden. I mean,
that's true, you know. You got Enfield Borough, Camden Borough.
Parts of Hackney is part of North.
Like what's it called? Rectory Road and all that.
Yeah, by Stoke.
It's North. It's
N16 or something.
North postcode.
But Hackney Borough.
But yeah.
So how was it doing time up there? Was it calm for you? Was it alright?
In
up north and that.
Inside.
Yeah.
It was calm. It was people up north seem to like to use that a lot.
Is it?
Yeah, and
they don't like Londoners, isn't it?
When you turn around and go, what? Come then now. yo, I swear you're my cousin, you know, I swear you're my brethren from back in the day. It's all of that talking. I'm like, I get where these people were coming from. I get where we're going with this. I know, and it's all of that to be honest.
That accent was cold, bro.
But I would say,
I believe changed over here. That was too cold. I swear you're my cousin, you know. Cold, bro.
But I would say they're a lot more of a friendlier people. They've got a lot more what's the word for it? Compassion.
Okay.
Bit more community on that
instance.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
it's not just
London's just
war off the back. Sometimes I just look at you, that's it.
Bro, you got to look at the reality of what we spoke about in the whole episode. Yeah, it's like crabs in a bucket, drill music. Yeah. Everyone wanted to be bad. Road rage. London's done, bro. London's done. London's in a dark place, bro.
Vibes.
Like it's bad vibes, bro. Like, you know, like back in the day, morning neighbour and that's gone. It's gone. You don't even know your neighbour no more. You go get a coffee in the morning, bruv. Everyone, you're more likely to get to an argument than hear a good morning.
In order for it to change, it would have to be some sort of community leaders or community action groups
what you said, yeah.
that are on an outreach to, you know, lots of different families that live in the same area. Just make that connection. You don't have to be my best pal, but let's make that connection.
Up,
I know you, I know. So that, like back in the day, Dad, can I go out with my friends? Yeah, go on. The reason why I'm saying that is because I know your friend's dad. I know his mum.
I could call.
I know the area where you're going to.
Patterned.
Everything patterns. Even the shopkeeper might phone you and say, "I just saw your son go past."
He owes me a couple of quid from
If there ain't that type of stuff, you're in danger. If you know what I mean.
No, it's true.
That's facts.
You're in danger because you might be the baddest man on the planet. Like, whoa. If you touch a hair on his son's head, your head's coming off.
Yeah, man know it.
But that geezer up the road might not know that.
Yeah.
No, it's true. It's true.
And that's making it techie.
So when they spend you out, that's it. No, it's true. It's true.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
So you did your little bird up there.
Yeah.
And then you back out.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's get the time frame in because my memory of like I always knew about Meridian from back in the day because there was a time when the man them actually from Hayes, Section 18, they done a tune and Skepta was the engineer.
Okay.
So he wasn't known yet.
Right, okay.
So Skepta was the engineer. And I think he had the tag on from the Meridian stuff or from something else. He had a tag on at the time. But Skepta ended up being the engineer for the man them's tune and that through Dexter.
Okay, yeah.
Back in the
Dexter,
day.
yeah.
And then because it's funny because when the UK versus US thing happened and then everyone was like, oh, Skepta's grime, he can't talk about rap. I was like, nah, the first tune I ever heard of Skepta, he was a rapper. Like, and then Wiley confirmed it later on. Yeah, because we said it on an interview, and then Wiley come out and said it. But it was like, I remember Skepta was a rapper who produced grime.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So like, I always knew about like Heat FM.
Okay.
And Rare, and you know what I mean. You knew about it. You'd hear about it from West because. Yeah, East is so far from West. If anything, go on to Northwest and North quickly. Yeah, you'll kind of catch the gist of it. Do you know what I mean? Like SLK, Eastwood, and that. Eastwood would take me to Heat.
Okay.
I was going Heat FM with Eastwood, Dynasty, SLK.
Right. Okay.
And then when I get there, Buck Wretch, Combination Camp and that.
Yeah.
Was he Wild Young? That kind of stuff.
All of London got to link up in one hub.
But the issues weren't really like. They weren't letting know like
because Heat was a North thing.
Yeah,
it was run by North Olders
proper,
and some at one stage it was run by a bit of a North gangster who it was on the news and everything. It had like cases of firearms and things like that. Yeah. So anyway,
who was that? Do you remember do you know which one that was? Because I remember Chris J.
Chris J.
You on about Chris?
Yeah. Chris J.
I was just double checking.
Yeah. Come on, let's be real. He was a gangster back in the day.
Yeah, he was on Grease mode still. Yeah.
But North had Heat, and I remember not anyone when Chris J had it for a small period.
That's when I used to.
I remember turning up to my set on Heat. Then if I brought randoms or someone that he's never saw, Chris would come to the door like, "Who's that?" What? I was like, man,
I'm so glad he said this.
Man had to explain who the guy was, where they're from, you know what I mean? Yo, man, he's cool, Chris. He's cool.
He's alright.
So
I've seen him literally, like I've seen him literally a man spitting their lyrics, and he's like greased them in the middle of the set to tell them how to hold the mic and that. And then they're like, yo, my brother, I'm good. What? He's gonna grab like a motorbike helmet and come back in and that, just like threaten them a little bit and that. Like, I've seen
Crazy,
him.
it's crazy.
I've seen him.
Crazy.
That was Turnpike Lane and that, them days.
You better make sure your subs were paid as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah,
was peak.
Big man in like Wham just come collecting his subs in on your fucking.
Like you stuck in the Laylo as well. The subs.
Yeah.
So that era, because there was an earlier heat, wasn't it? Was it in where was the first time that you went there? Do you remember what area? Because I know I weren't there as early.
It was in a tower block, but then I weren't there that early.
Yeah.
Then it got moved downstairs as you come off the A406.
Yeah.
Into Edmonton, you bust a left.
This is the one I'm
It
thinking.
was like these abandoned flats in it. I mean, fucking hell. It's like,
dark.
lads, come on.
It's dark.
It's dark.
Imagine going there on a Meridian set.
Yeah.
You had your own set in it.
Yeah. We had our own set on there, and I realised that a lot of the East artists used to come from.
Rough Squad used to go there.
Flow Down and all that
Yeah,
was there.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so, and you know, whether that was the only time when it's like, well, North now. The Grime, North, we've got some ownership.
Yeah,
got
facts.
something, yeah, we got something.
Respect it or get back on the A406. But we
Road
always
rage.
but the way we approached the stations in East, we literally had to.
Yeah, come let us.
We did get onto Deja Vu.
Yeah.
But we literally had to beg for it. Literally.
Manners kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
And
come on,
that's the
brother,
way it was.
Bossman
There was no shame in it.
Yeah.
We wanted to be
in the game, innit?
We wanted to be in the
Yeah,
game,
yeah,
and
yeah.
to be in the game back then, you had to be on that station because it was the Mad Mondays. Where it had all the crews on set after set.
everything, yeah.
Mucky Wolfpack, Rough Squad,
Nasty
Meridian,
crew.
Roll Deep, Nasty Crew.
Yeah. What
The
a
creme de la
lineup,
creme of
that's a
Grime.
lineup.
The creme de la creme of Grime.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that's
real,
a lineup
that's the
still.
cream of the crop.
Yeah,
That's true, you know. That's
It's a
true.
real lineup.
Yeah.
Because North, I've always rated North Grime personally. You know, like Dynamic.
yeah,
do you know
yeah.
Dynamic M?
Oh yeah, of course it did.
He's
yeah.
rang me last
Dynamic,
week,
Dynamic,
and I've told him you're coming on.
Oh, bless him.
Because he's rang me to pick up the Styles P episode. He's like,
Okay, yeah.
he's like mad, and I'm like, who's next? And I was like, you know what, bro, Prez T. He's like, fuck, you know, you love them North lot, don't you? That's what he said to me. No, there was there, and I'm like, bro, I do, you know. When you keep it, bro, you see North Future, they bring the streets to Grime a little bit more than East Shoots, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They bring that grease, how like Roadside G's did for South.
Yeah.
Like
I'll always say East was very fortunate to be in the position that they was in. If you look at demographically, what their parts of East are, the Bow and that.
Bow and all that.
To get to Central, mate,
Yeah, it's quick.
take you 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's true.
quick.
No.
Yeah.
That has a lot to
In
do.
the city, innit?
That has a lot to do with having mass influence over music stuff.
That's true, you know.
Even West
Like,
guys
to the
like
record labels and that,
it
yeah.
take you a bit longer to get to Central. What I'm talking about.
Yeah, then it went from East Shoots, innit?
Yeah, the East was next door to
Yeah.
it, and they probably didn't realise it.
Yeah.
Then, but they had all the opportunities, and even going back into some of the stuff that their local boroughs used to allow them to do in the centres that they had access to.
Yeah, that's true.
We never had that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because in North it might get shot up.
Yeah, North was just fucking...
North is rough, bro. It's
Yeah,
rough.
it was,
It's rough
it
still.
was.
Like, I always say Tottenham's like the Brixton of North. That's how I always viewed it.
Well, you know what? It's turning. It's turning a bit. Well, how do you say it? Gentrification.
Gentrified.
Well, North, yeah?
Oh,
Tottenham
yeah.
and that.
Tottenham is especially.
Is it?
Because obviously they've built a new stadium. in Spurs.
Yeah.
And so that's changed the whole price of the properties now. They're all changing.
Yeah, trying to rise that
And
up so
so
they get rid of them.
I could see it slowly happening from Wood Green and Hornsey, coming from Crouch End.
Yeah,
then
when
it
they
spreads.
make
Then
them
it
lounges
spreads.
over there and
Then
that,
all the higher ups in life, they want those buildings. They want those buildings that we never valued back in the day.
They want to be
Yeah,
in
they
the
wanna
were the
grab them,
slums
and then
that
just-
were built in 1890 or 1900.
Yeah, them
they
old
want them all
buildings.
back. They want them all back. Yeah, they
grab
want them
them.
all back. You see it
want
happening. I see it happening all over London now.
Yeah, that's all over.
It's like these areas that were slums,
Yeah.
ghettos, no-go zones.
Yeah.
Because they got the old buildings there. They're now becoming attractive places. Now you're going to get families from Gloucester and that moving in
moving down.
and things like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Grove's always been a bit like that because of the way the buildings are.
No, the Blues are-
Tottenham's changing to the point of it's becoming. You're starting to see these cafes appear. You know these.
The swanky ones.
I call them latte cafes.
Yeah, the latte.
the proper like barista kind of.
Yeah, you can kind of, and then they'll have a
money,
few,
innit?
they'll have a
That's
few
little
tables
child
outside
latte, yeah.
to sit down.
I said outside in Tottenham, bro. Seven Sisters.
Like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
coffee
mad.
like £8.
Nah, but what you saying is mad. Like sitting outside in Seven Sisters. Is
Yeah,
mental.
Because Seven Sisters, prime example of
Yeah.
it. Seven Sisters, you've got Manor House,
Yeah.
you've got Frisbee Park,
Yeah.
Hot Property,
Yeah.
Manor House. They've kind of seemed to knock down all those old buildings. They want to put these
There's loads of new builds,
apartments
innit?
now.
Yeah.
Apartments
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
make it new
And then
builds.
you go through Stamford Hill to Tottenham,
Yeah,
and it's all.
and it's changing again. And
But it's Tottenham's so mad. You know, when you used the word moody, that was such a good word, bro.
Yeah.
Because
Man,
Tottenham
it's
is like that,
places,
innit?
really places,
Tottenham
really.
is like you could literally you could go to like you say a cafe on Seven Sisters. Depending on what day it is, whatever. If it's a football day, it's going to be busy and probably hooligans are out.
Yeah.
But then on the next day, you can have your little coffee.
Yeah.
But if you do take the wrong turn somewhere,
Yeah.
it can get
See,
dark.
man.
oh yeah.
Get dark.
Yeah,
I know there's a lot of South American people there now.
Yes,
Recent
they
times.
love it.
Yeah, they love it. It's mad.
They love it because no one bats an eyelid at them.
Yeah, because
let's
they're
do
mad,
it,
innit?
yeah.
Yeah. They're cultured. They're cultured, innit? That's what it
No one
is.
bats an eyelid,
Yeah,
and their businesses,
Exotic.
their businesses are open till late.
Yeah, they got the food joints.
They'll
in
have
that
a meat
North-
shop,
West
Yeah,
Green
like
Like
a
Road.
open,
Brazilian
yeah.
butcher's.
Yeah.
10 o'clock it's open. Like fucking hell.
West Green Road.
Carry on,
Yeah.
bro.
If I could just get a nice little, you get me?
I took
yeah.
Murder Mook to West Green Road. To
Oh, yeah?
it was called Uptown at the time. Uptown Cuisine.
Okay.
It's gone now though. It was a Jamaican
flipping
spot.
out.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you said it was a Brazilian
nah,
thing or
nah,
something.
nah, it was Jamaican. But like, you know, like, it's a vibe there, bro.
West Green Road.
Yeah, it's a
it's
vibe,
one.
bro.
I'll be real. That's one of the very last. Unless anyone can tell me other, it's one of the very few last Black Caribbean / Black African fresh hotspots.
Yeah.
In London.
Oh, in London.
Yes.
Think so?
Yeah, one of the
Ooh.
You know that I
because
think.
yeah, obviously you've got a lot of them in South and that.
Yeah, you got
Northwest
Jack and Jello for
I'm
that.
talking designated hotspots where you know
You can
Everyone's
go there and
going
it's patterned.
Africa and the Caribbean part of the world. You can be it on this
You
street.
looked after there. Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of Ghanaians.
Okay,
yeah.
Few Congolese in Tottenham.
Yeah,
and a lot of
well,
Jamaicans.
No, I hear it then.
Tottenham
You
is
talk about the
Tottenham has stayed very black.
Yeah.
A lot of areas in London were black years ago.
And it's changed, isn't it?
Especially
switched
a
up,
few
yeah.
areas in South,
Yeah.
they've changed. I don't know, the demographics changed.
Yeah,
and
it's
things
facts
like
though.
that. But we are a nation that are declining.
What you mean, Tottenham or?
No,
Or
just
you mean?
the wider black race.
Yeah.
We are declining.
Wait, no, not the race. You mean the strongholds?
Well, look at our birth rate. It's slowing.
But I think that's everyone. Though.
Oh, mate, nah. We
Really?
are slowing significantly a lot
Is it?
faster.
I thought
It's just
I
the way it is.
looked at the statistics, so I can't say.
I just can see that.
I thought a lot of families having less kids in general, but I wouldn't have thought that, you know.
Oh well, maybe.
But have you seen it somewhere?
No, have you seen it? No.
Or is it just like something that you've picked
And
up?
they
on?
educate us.
I've heard it online quite a lot
Oh,
really?
recently. Yeah.
There's been a kind of decline in the.
In
Well,
the UK, in London.
maybe that's not just us in the UK.
Maybe it's men in the UK.
Yeah.
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 Because a lot of family households is lesser.
Yeah.
Like my dad's got 6 brothers and 5 sisters. Yeah.
Right.
And then
Big family.
yeah, but then like
But that was more of a norm back in the day.
That was normal,
Same,
yeah, that's
same
what
with
I'm
my
trying
mum
to
as
say,
well.
yeah,
She's got
yeah.
like 4 or 5 brothers and
Yeah.
sisters.
See,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I'm like the only one with her. Like, do you know what
yeah,
I'm
see,
saying?
that's a mad difference. Whereas
And then even-
there's 3 of us, but even
Now-
that's less.
People are less inclined to even have kids.
But it's
now.
down to you to make up those numbers. You know that. Innit?
I said no pressure. Get to work, brother.
I gotta get back.
Get to work. Same though. I'm in the same boat, bro.
Yeah, nah,
Trust me, being my brother.
I've-
My sister done it already.
Yeah, she's always
She made
good.
up for all of us.
In
4.
that aspect, I've done all right. To be honest, I've done all right in that aspect because I had my
Myself
first.
done alright.
I had my first child when I was 19.
Oh,
Okay,
early.
early.
So
early.
yeah, so he's 22 now.
Okay,
My
that big man.
oldest.
Yeah, get me.
And obviously I've got 3 younger kids now
Yeah.
that I'd.
It's a blessing, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
so
it is.
Banging, bro, because you're still young. You're youthful
Yeah,
still.
yeah,
yeah.
Like, you're
No,
still
no,
making
definitely.
music and that.
yeah.
That's a great way.
Yeah.
It's a great life, bro.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
blessed life still because you're living life your way.
Yeah. Of course,
Creative, going studio, raising
Yeah.
your youths.
Yeah.
They can even give you feedback on your tune.
No,
Dad,
yeah.
Dad, that
Is
one's
your-
not
is your
good.
oldest even into
That one's
rap
art.
for that? Does he
Well,
rap or anything?
my son always comes back from school and goes, This is the funny thing about it.
Yeah.
The big gap in the generations. He goes, Dad, what? Have you been on BBC Radio 1?
Yeah, he's rating the platform more than you.
Yeah, it's like
But he decides the platform's
it's
rating
like,
you.
it's like his friends at school will come up to him and say, "Oh, is your dad Prez T? Is your dad Prez T?" And respect. I know he's receiving a lot of empowerment off that.
Yeah, that's banging, isn't it?
So now you're someone's son.
Yeah,
I've done that for
your
you.
dad's lit.
I've done that for you.
I've done it for him.
I've done it for you. This is what I work for, son.
There's nothing better than being a young child and being able to be proud of
Of your
who
pops
your
and your
parents
mum.
is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
When your parents are.
Yeah, because there was a time, me and my dad was joking about it the other
Yeah.
day. There was a time when he had a dead car, bro. And me and my brother used to be like, man, can you pick us up around the corner from
You think
school?
it don't matter? It
Yeah,
does.
nah.
But we
they
tried
don't
ducking,
teach-
you know, we tried ducking in the back.
Mad.
We tried ducking in the back, bro, because the car was wounded. But like, brother, he was
When you got
doing his
older,
thing.
I bet you realise, right, you know what? I
I said,
appreciate
yo.
the fact that he came
Yeah,
in
at
the
least
car.
man got a car.
Brother!
Yeah, like literally.
Come on.
Brother!
Come
Yo,
on.
Nah, literally.
now we kick it.
Come on.
Pour a little yak up on Friday, and I'm like, brother, that car was ill to me now.
Yeah.
Like, to me now,
Some
brother.
of them were out in the
Some
rain
of
at a
them
bus
were-
stop. Do you know what I mean? So, out in the rain at
You
a
know,
bus stop.
brother, you
True,
got
man.
you take
Real
it
shit.
because when you're young, you don't know, you're not confident.
So, man,
You're
yeah,
insecure, really,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you haven't found yourself. So
That's
you
right.
think your friends
Yeah,
are
you're
gonna laugh
still
at you.
finding. Yeah,
That's
no, it's
right,
still.
yeah.
Whereas now it's like, yeah, please laugh at me because I'm getting
right.
home safe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's funny, bro. It's a funny
Oh,
world.
man.
Did you show, like, when they were young, like, obviously your oldest as well, like, did you kind of show him, like...
The tunes?
Like, yeah, like, kind of bring him in on kind of like, oh...
You know when you
this
come
is
back
what
from
my
studio, you
catalogue
run
was
the
and
tunes
stuff.
to him and that.
No, what I do is this. When I'm in the car taking him to football or something
Yeah.
like that, I'd play tunes to him
Yeah.
and I'd spray the bars.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I'd be like this, like, live or clash. I mean, I come live with the cash. Might go drilling, 9 on my dad. And I make
Oh,
sure
no.
that he gets the words and
Yeah,
he
yeah,
understands the
What
metaphor,
man's saying.
the bars and everything like that.
Yeah.
And slowly but
Listen,
surely,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man, it's starting, because if he ever does pick up rap himself,
Yeah,
I want him
yeah,
to do
yeah.
it properly.
Yeah,
To be a
because he
proper-
actually,
great,
yeah.
Yeah. So I want him to do it properly.
But
I'm kinda
does he
giving
give you
him the
good
trait.
feedback though? Or is it too
He's
far
always
apart?
positive towards me.
Yeah,
that's
he's
good.
always positive. He never says, "Oh, that tune was shit," or "That tune
Yeah,
was this."
yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
But you don't really make shit tunes, you know. Do you know today? I was listening to your catalog today, and for me personally, "Back into Your Face," is a classic.
oh yeah.
I remember them days. Logan Monday night.
Yeah.
Logan was getting behind that.
Yeah.
Do you remember them?
Yeah,
You remember
yeah.
Logan? Big up Logan.
Thanks to Logan, because I had a professional presentation of my album
Yeah.
and of that mixtape, so that helped a lot. And if it wasn't for figures like Logan Sama, kind of.
How'd you get it out there? Kind
Yeah,
of thing?
because he was commercializing
Yeah, so.
Yeah. He had that platform.
the Grime.
Yeah.
And so.
And you know what? You got to big him up, because when you flash back, sometimes at the time when things are happening, you don't realize how great they are till later. But he realized your originality, and he got behind it, bro.
He did, yeah.
He got behind it nicely as well.
Back in My Face Volume 1, I remember recording it, and I remember being, because back then I was shotting, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
And I remember
It's in your tick.
the studio was in N9, and I remember driving. It was a guy called Prophecy, Colin his name was, and it was £20 a tune. Doesn't matter how long it took you to do a tune.
Yeah,
£20 a tune.
£20, yeah. That's
Flat
it.
rate,
Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah.
So,
It's a flat rate score.
I respect it.
I would
Quickly.
do like 2 tunes a night.
That's alright, isn't it?
Because I'm up late anyway.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
of what
yeah,
I'm doing.
Grinding.
Yeah, so I made, and I remember saying to myself, I need this album to change the history of grime.
Yes.
If you know
Okay.
what I mean.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But I remember Skepta. Credit to Skepta as well. He heard. No one's ever asked him this. He heard Back in My Face Volume 1, the prototype.
The original
Okay,
version.
original.
The prototype. Things didn't even sound the same. It was just a
Yeah.
mess around thing. And,
Okay.
I burned up like 50 CDs of how it would sound. And I just gave them to my brethren.
Oh, so there was like a
you gotta get like a proper
Sampler,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
He was really shotting.
Yeah, trust
Yeah.
me.
Come with the eighth.
I said the teasers.
He rang me up. I'm not sure if this was after the Meridian thing. I think it was after the Meridian shooting incident.
Yes.
He moved to Palmer's Green. And
Smart.
We was in Tottenham still, and he phoned me up and goes, "Yo, Prez, Back in My Face Volume 1, man." And he was going crazy about it. And so I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot about that. I'm going to continue with the album." So I went back to Prophecies and finished it off. And that was one of those albums where I put a lot of work into, to be honest. And I made sure that if there was a top level grime of that time, this was it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There weren't no
This was
above
the- yeah,
this.
this
Yeah,
was
this
the-
was
yeah,
the
this was the level.
level. And I hope that I influenced many others to listen back to that. In
To
how-
kinda see it
in
as
how
That
they
was a big
carry their
tape.
careers
As crucial,
forward.
yeah, kind of a-
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
do you know
Large
what,
Way
that's
was
good,
hit
that's
on
good,
there.
man.
Large Way, yeah.
That was a
yeah.
big tune, bro.
Yeah.
Logan was thumping that one.
Large Way was big, yeah.
What year did that come out? 08?
Who produced that? Spider.
This one, isn't it?
Yeah, Spider. Yeah.
Sounds like a rough score tune. I always thought
Yes,
it was rough
yeah.
Yeah.
It does sound like a rough because they're using the.
Dirty Danger or something.
Yeah.
So,
So,
is this your first ever mixtape?
yeah, back on my Facebook.
Yeah.
First ever mixtape.
And did it come out in 08 originally, yeah?
07, I think.
I was going to say, because I think it was a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it come out in 07. And yeah, I remember not knowing what it would do, how well it would do on the street. But
I reckon you knew
after
from
a few
that
weeks,
feedback, you know, from the
after
demo.
a few weeks, I kind of knew because it had Heard What I Said on there as well.
Yeah, that's already...
So Heard What I Said was already an established tune.
Yeah, it was
That
already
tune
kinda
was big,
popular.
bro.
Yeah.
Was that your... Because I used to like This Little You. I used to think that was cold.
Okay.
Like, you know, like back in the day, This Little You, that rhythm, the beat and that, mad.
That was produced by Bless Beats.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
He's good.
That's when he went on the map.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
like,
Yo,
dude,
this is Bless Beats.
Because he came later with, on a
yeah.
Bowie free thing, innit? Later on, it's true, you know.
I would say that a lot of these producers that have these hits from back in the day, their time should have been earlier.
Yeah.
But it's when you get discovered.
Yeah, that's true.
It's when you get discovered. Yeah. Because
Same with the podcast shit, bro.
Yeah, because no one's got. We can all sit here. We all do the same thing. Creatives, rappers, whatever. But we don't hold the key to the major marketing plug.
Yeah.
That will get your face
out
known
there.
in Switzerland tomorrow.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. We have to
That's
build
it.
it.
Yeah. So
Hope that
discovery.
someone tells
So-
someone that tells
yeah.
someone that's in Switzerland.
Yeah. I was struggling in my early days because I was always known and good, but I thought, how do I go from a well-known, established grime MC to a grime MC with a bit of a household name?
Yeah, like to the next level.
So I kept doing these things, and I just kept doing it, and I would like to think that I'd done just enough to get there.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
So
100%,
if I was to wake up tomorrow and think, right, I've stopped, I'm cool.
There was,
that you got a legacy.
do you know what?
You've done
Do
just enough.
you know what though? There was times here because I'm a real youth, bro. Yeah, there was times where I think you're a grime legend, bro. But there was times where I used to think, bro, if only you dropped more projects from like 08, 09, maybe 010, or even one in 06 or something. Because I feel like with you, yeah, bro. It's mad. It's the Maggie's a hit.
Yeah, go on.
But bro, when I think of like the North London flow, yeah. Brother, sometimes I give Big H a lot of credit, bro, for being like.
Can I have it?
Yeah.
Remember that, blood. Nah, safe.
Nah, real talk though. But if you think about it, you're in the same household.
Yeah.
So if we keep it real, bro.
Oh yeah.
If we keep it gangster, bro, we keep it a G.
Yeah.
Prez T and Big H, their flow and their style is so original that like they put like a print on grime. So you said it earlier. You said it, bro. I wanted to change the game and be remembered.
Yeah.
And kind of by default, you was gonna be because of the way you two spit lyrics, bro. Yeah. Then obviously you've got like JME and Skepta around you. JME was kind of like he was quite big on you lot's.
Yeah, he was.
In the crew more than Skepta.
I would say he was. He was North.
Yeah.
Without the Birmingham or
Yeah,
Manchester influence.
there you go.
Yeah.
So when we all linked up and was like, okay, so we've got the original North.
Yeah.
We've got more North with Birmingham and Manchester
yeah.
influence, and it just made a serious package.
Yes, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. And I think JME is.
Sorry to cut you. Even Dan as well.
Yeah, Meridian Dan.
His roots come from Basildon.
Oh, is he East Boy?
Yeah, that's where Dan's from.
That's why it's a bit of a.
But can't you hear it in
It's
his
a bit of a lad.
Voice, yeah,
It's a bit of a
you
lad.
can hear it,
Yeah.
the way he's...
But it also merged into the Meridian thing.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about Dan.
Yeah.
Because it was like we welcome all parts of the world.
Yeah.
You can bring your style from over
If
there.
you're dope,
and
you're
over
dope.
there. Yeah, and so and it all merged into it like a generic Meridian style. But like me personally, I've always been a fan of Dan as well.
Yeah.
He's good, bro.
Yeah, I've
he's
always been a
original
fan of
as
Dan,
well.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he's original. Like, you know, like when you hear him, you can hear like the Birdie influence and that.
With Dan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because you know you got to remember if you grew up around
Birdie
them,
and Dan are very close.
See, look, see, I didn't know that. But
Very close. Like
they-
back in, it was me and Skepta used to roll together.
Yeah.
see,
Dan and Birdie, H as well, Pabs. At separate times,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, we'll kind of have the,
but because me and Skepta were the same age.
yeah, I was gonna
The
say
same age group, and
Granting.
JME, Dan, Birdie, and H are the same
they're
age.
the same age as well.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
always
me
gonna
and
work like
Skep-
that.
Yeah. So they were
Me and
chill.
Skep are the same age, and them two are the same.
Because I remember when Skepta first started spitting, this is like big up Skepta. I think he's one of the best MCs to come out of England. His clarity and his delivery is crazy.
Oh yeah.
But this is my truth, bro. The truth to me is at some point he comes out and I go, "Rah, this guy's cold. He sounds like Big H and Scorcher with a bit of Frisco." That's how I felt.
Yeah.
But I know what he's saying is hitting.
Yeah.
The confetti bullets,
Yeah.
that confetti,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, yo, this. So then I'm like, oh, that's the North flow.
Yeah.
Fuck it,
Because
then, that's the
North
North
thing,
flow.
yeah, that's the
Yeah,
North
that's
flow.
the North flow.
The North flow, yes.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Like I would say
Everyone
that,
influenced each other.
I would say that. Glad you mentioned the North flow because it's like you can hear the North flow in Scorcher. You can hear it in Rsky 2.
Yeah.
You can hear it across the
board.
wide
The board,
boards.
yeah.
And you know,
Cell 2-2.
Cell double T.
Yeah. And then nice tune,
Big up Cell 2 too.
Yeah, he come on the show, my guy.
Yeah.
Frisco definitely.
Frisco 100%. Yeah.
Frisco in the long run, I think Frisco. When I look at it, Frisco like for me, top tier.
Yeah. Of course he is.
It's like
Of course he is.
brother, he never misses a beat.
No, it's got longevity.
Yeah.
Mr. B.
Just keep
Frisco,
going.
Consistency, bro.
Who's it? Frisco. I'm just being real. There's
Yeah.
similarities in the sound of Frisco and H.
Yep.
Frisco, H, and Bossman Birdie.
Yep.
Them three there.
Yeah.
Very similar.
But don't you think Skepta sounds a bit like that as well?
Skepta.
Obviously, he's changed now and he's gone on to.
Skepta's developed into he's merged into a more refined Skepta now.
Yeah, he's his own.
His own unique.
He can rap on
refined-
that as well.
Yeah.
He can do tunes with ASAP.
Yeah, of course he can. Yeah. So,
But it's like the foundation is mad because like from hearing the story, it's like as a guy that's from Ends and that, I'd say okay, cool. Meridian, it sounds like a group of man them that do their thing. We're going studio when we go studio because we're outside.
Yeah.
We link up and do quick video
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
But I just think that maybe JME being the kind of person that he is, where he's very business orientated.
Yeah.
He's very sensible.
He never got involved in some of the stupid stuff that we used to get
I think he's being calculated.
Yeah.
Maybe made him take a step in the right direction earlier than everyone else.
Okay, yeah, of course
Even
he
before his own brother.
Yeah, of course he
Yeah.
did. Yeah, of course he did. Yeah,
Because he was like the kind of face for a period of time.
But
Yeah.
even music wise, me and a lot of people used to argue over who's the better producer.
Oh, Skepta and JME.
Yes. Now,
Is it interesting?
I'm just going to be real. I was up until a certain point. I used to say to Skepta, "You can't make tunes like your brother. You can try and try. You just haven't got the knack for it."
Because that's his style.
Well, it boils down to intelligence again, IQ.
Yeah, JME's smart.
But then I realised Skeppy's producing IQ is above JME. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. When it comes to productions, it's a whole nother
I'm a
ball
Skepta
game.
guy with the production.
Yeah, it's mad. It's unlimited. What Skepta
That's
can
interesting too.
come out with.
So Skepta's got those. When you
That's the credit that.
when you hear a Skepta instrumental where it starts with the yard man, you'll go suck out your mother. That one, you know that.
Yeah.
If it starts with that, it's
yeah.
gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone. It's dark.
No, trust
Like
me.
that. You know that. You heard that sample,
Yeah, I heard the samples too.
bruv. Whoever that is on the intro, certified those dark rhythms. Because JME had
Oh,
them.
that's that's Ricardo, Yardi Ricardo from Meridian.
So the,
Yeah, Yardi Ricardo.
Bullet. Oh, he's a bad man. Suck out your mother.
Ricardo shouting.
Yeah, he's cold.
Ricardo.
He's
Real talk.
cold.
Ricardo.
Because when you hear Ricardo on the start of the Skepta rhythm, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark. You can bar on that one.
Yeah.
You just hear what you mean,
Yeah.
straight away. Whereas JME's one could be like kind of happy at times, but he had 96 bars of revenge though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was he was going in for that one.
Escobar's version.
Yeah.
Cold, bro.
Yeah.
Then he had like them, but he could go anywhere with it. Like I think what you're saying is like JME can make that tune food.
Yeah,
where he's rapping
yeah.
about
Yeah,
that's right.
because he used to, with his approach, like you said, he could be
bit
comical,
happier.
a bit funny, a bit jokey.
And
so
crud, that's what
yeah,
people
and
and then
crud.
96 revenge.
Because like I said, even in like private caller, like when you see JME in private callers bars, you're thinking, right, he's some serious hooligan, bro. Innit? Like, just, I'll beat you up. You're not serious. You know what I'm saying?
JME's basically, he lets people. Well, he explains it to people like, I can be a bad man just like you, but I can do it in a smart, intelligent way. And after it's all done, I'm going to be standing, and you're not. So it's like
that's how he raps.
So it's like,
literally.
So it's basically what he's trying to. The message that I get from him is like, there's no point in all that negative stuff. When it boils down to it, you need your
brain, innit?
That's what I mean. At the end of the day, and
your brain's sharper than the sword, bro. If you use it right, man. You know what I mean? Because words are powerful, and if you know how to use words, and that
depends mightier than a sword, doesn't it?
Yeah, man, 100%, bro, 100%. So in the Meridian era, you lot was doing your thing and whatnot. When them man go to roll deep, did you lot ever feel a way about it?
Me personally, no, because I was kind of going through an individualism type of after the shooting and things like that, and all this stuff that was negative stuff was taking place. So it was like,
so you was about for all that as well. Like,
yeah. When I went over to roll deep, I saw it as a move that grime was very early back then as well. So people are trying to find their feet in it and what's going to be best for them in the future, if you know what I mean. And so I can't really remember how I was feeling at the time. But when I look on it now, it was it aimed more of a spotlight on where they was coming from. If you know what I mean, which was us. So you can go over to roll deep, cool, because all the spotlight just goes like, oh yeah, who are they?
For us lot.
And then there's me, kill, just waiting for them to come. But I didn't have no negative opinions to it at all or feelings towards it.
That's good though, because some people are a bit
but
like that.
A lot of people have asked me that question in the past, and I've said maybe the reason is because I've always known that what I've got right here is gold and platinum. Come on, it's like
thorough.
But maybe if I had less confidence of what I was holding myself, it would. It would. Of course it would. Because a general person would think, oh, without them, I ain't got nowhere.
They kind of ticket,
I've always felt fortunate to be around guys that can produce cold instrumentals. But I've always known that, yo.
I'm Prez T.
I got still.
I'm the president, bro.
How did you make Kill Off Killy? Like, because you know now Killy's a word. Killy's a word now. Like, yo, my Killy.
My Killy.
Kill Off Killy. It was early. Like,
it was early.
Because you know what I was thinking today, bro? I was sitting in the steam room, and I was like, do you know what? Like I like to get deep with lyricism. Like I'm not a surface level dude. I'm a deep dude, bro. And I'm thinking, first off, Prez T had to write this. Then he had to believe that it was saucy, like drippy.
And have to record it,
Then he recorded it. Then he told the man them, this is what I'm on, this is what I'm saying. And then he put it out.
Yeah, the man them had to be like,
But then when you put it out, you had to hope that people go, I don't know what that means, but that's hard.
It's what you call a forward bar. Everyone had one back in the day. A one-liner. So I was writing. This was actually in, I think it was H's room in my mum's house. It was H's old room because we all left home by then. And I was writing to a tune, and then I was MCing it, and then at the end I said, "Kill off, Killy. That's where you get kill off, Killy." And then he turned around. And goes, "Yo, that's cold, you know. You should keep it." Now I was more than happy to take the advice of H at the time because he was quite prolific in the East and North grime scene.
He was a legend.
Early thing. All those under 18 raves, it was H, JME.
He was the original H. He was the original.
Yeah.
He was.
So, I thought to myself, right, if he thinks it's all right.
It must be something.
It must be something. So I just ran with it. And then it became a more of an end game bar. If you know what I mean. So the meaning for it was I had heard the term in the past. Kill off Killy somewhere off. One dread man must have said it somewhere. So I just thought I'd use it again, and it went well, and then it turned into like a kill off Killy type of thing.
It's like a finisher. Kind of have I just signs off the bar kill off Killy.
And then I had to practice in when I say it on tracks as well. It sounds like I'm saying it from close and then I go far back.
Like,
I had to train to do that. I
yeah.
had to train to do that. I never went to the school of D double, but I had to train.
So what did you do? Just move the mic away?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And then I got better and better.
You
at
have
it,
to
but
actually just
Yeah. So it's a good trademark.
But it's cold.
It's a good
No,
trademark.
It's cold. You got T on the wing.
Yeah.
Kill off Khalid.
Yeah.
Got a few, you know.
Yeah.
Back in your face, and the way you say that as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You had these cold, like, one line of phrases that would just catch one off guard.
Yeah. I just I had to create some sort of substance to it.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Because you actually didn't need substance in grime at one point. It just had to be bars, flow, hype.
If it was
reload.
hype and had energy, then you could
right.
get,
Do you know what I mean?
you could get a little like I said, you drop a 4-bar and just repeat, and that's it. You're good.
Yeah, bro. That's the funny thing about like.
And now it's like we're in a time where a lot of people are like new music, and bars.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you haven't even heard the bars that were out 5 years prior to this.
Yeah.
But you want new bars. Look into it first, if you know what I mean. So like,
That's a gem, though.
So like, any upcoming shows that I've got for this year or anything I do next year, what do you expect me to go there and do?
Yeah.
Stuff that they don't know.
Nah, you're gonna want to hear that epic.
Hi there, guys. I'm President T. Don't know if you know me, but I'm a rapper, and this is my new song.
Man's not doing no killer ever. Yeah.
Now you have to do it where the crowd know. You know what I mean? And that's more time. 9 out of 10 times, any show that I perform at, I know what the crowd know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can test it out.
So they can sing back to your tunes.
So you have to kind of, and then you can only do something new is if you make a track.
Yeah.
The track gets big.
Yeah.
This is saying it in brief terms.
Yeah.
The song gets big, and then you can then be confident within yourself and know that, right, I'm going to spray this bar.
And they're gonna know it.
And they're going to know it. It's like, at the end of the day, crowds ain't what they used to be. When they support you no matter what. Now they'll just be like this.
If you don't have a next tune out in the next 48 hours, that's it. It's next done.
Nah, but it's true. But you know what as well, I'll give you credit for, bro, is that like, you know, like the ego of an MC and an artist, bro, it's like everyone thinks they're sick, bro. Like artists are very sensitive.
Oh yeah.
But you know, like a lot of artists, they forget, bro. Like if Michael Jackson goes to do a concert and he's got a new album out, and he doesn't do Thriller, or he doesn't do Dirty Diana, brother, we're here for that. Like that's what they're here for. You got to please the people.
Yes, exactly.
But they're so self-centered, some of them.
Yeah, they want
like
to
I
hear
remember, I think there was a time when like D Gully brought it up on the show, and he was like, "Get's done this show. He got some tickets for it," and it was like
all new music.
It was all new only, and the crowd was just like. Just watching.
Yeah.
But it's like, brother, if he had drawed for like Ghetto Gospel, top 3 selected, you might have built something up for them then to say
and then
to them,
slowly
yo,
introduce the newest songs.
I've got some new shit, I hope you like it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It's a showmanship thing.
No, of course, yeah.
Because bro, at the end of the day, bro, like you said it earlier, who did you bring up? Someone that got like a one tune, that done their little one thing quickly. Do you remember that earlier in the convo?
I don't think I said a name.
Yeah, there was someone.
We mentioned it, but I can't remember.
But basically, my point is that like, if you're lucky enough to get one tune, brother, you're gonna be performing that for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You're gonna be sick of it.
Yeah, of course.
But what it does, it gives you a chance to be a good showman.
Yeah.
And then open the door to new music.
That's right.
And give them a bit more, give them a live PA.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing. Like, you know, like Monster Boy, Sorry.
Yeah.
I remember like that guy. It's
yeah,
old, bro.
I'm
But I remember
sure,
like going to under 18s raves at that.
That's
Man's going with a man them. He's performing this tune everywhere, bro. He's got one tune.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
But the
he's
girl are going
rinsing
mad and that, and we're like, oh, what my man? Yeah, what Monster Boy? You know.
There's no need to live if I can. Trust me,
you.
man. Trust me.
See what I'm trying to
It's
say?
a big tune as
Big
well.
tune. But
No
he
one
never
can tell
had
you
another
no
one.
second song,
Yeah.
no next tune.
Yeah, because
but that tune can still run
today,
today in a
but
radio.
Garage Nation.
Because he knew that if he's going to perform another song, make sure that it's got the same push that first one got.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
100%.
there's no point.
There's no
You're
point.
wasting your
There's no
time. Yeah, you're wasting your time.
Yeah, no.
But a lot of rappers, they get caught in their own sauce.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
That's the
Because even a lot of, like you said, a lot of like lovers rock, like old school reggae artists. You think they're dropping new songs?
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? Man's been touring for 50 years on the same songs that he dropped 20 years ago.
You can book Berry's Hammond tomorrow at the O2.
And you get sold out.
and you know what you're hearing.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? The crowd's singing it for him. You don't even need to. He might just do this.
Disappointed customer. Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you now.
That's a great show.
Trust me.
If he does one 6 months later, they go into that show too.
That's why Vibes is so great.
Yeah.
Because he ain't gonna about to just go on stage and start performing songs that no one knows.
Yeah.
He's gonna at least least
He give
actually
you 20
No,
before he
but
does
this is the maddest thing is the fact that Vibes has even got new tunes that everyone knows.
Yeah, but they're not hitting the same though.
They're not hitting the same, but
And
people
you know
still
me,
know
I'm a
them.
big advocate for Vibes. I've gone viral vouchers.
Because he's got a couple new tunes that are
God's the
are
greatest is
decent.
gold.
Still.
But it's like, bro,
It's not on the same level, of course.
Nah,
They're not going to
sometimes
beat the
it-
classics.
There's a tune that he's got called Then, You and Now. Then Me, You, Then and Now, something like that.
he's got a
Then-
couple in it. He's got a couple.
It's like he's just talking about random stuff with him and some old girl and how she brings up stuff from 1999. And all that. And when you're listening, you're thinking, bruh, this multi-millionaire is one of the most realest multi-millionaires you could ever come across.
Because he's
bruv.
come
just
out
chatting
the can.
real
He's
thing.
so down to earth.
Yeah,
It's
literally.
unbelievable.
It's a new tune, yeah?
Now, I don't think it's new. I think he made it when
Oh,
he was in
okay.
Oh, it was a Joe and he's been performing.
Oh, when he was
It
recording on the
come
phone.
Yeah,
he was going mad on that
But-
phone.
But you
I
wouldn't
bet he had the
believe though,
mattress and
it
that.
sounds crisp. All his phones tunes.
They sound good, innit?
They sound.
They sound better than Max B's, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
they got the real studio.
sound better than Max B's,
Bro, they definitely took it to a real
Yeah, bro.
studio.
Yeah.
Soundproofed this so quickly. It's
Even
like,
Mons
rad that.
Malone's one sound better than some of the Max B's.
Yeah, Max B's one. Yeah, they need to help.
He's
him out,
really
man.
in the gutter,
Yeah,
bro.
they need
He's
to
really
pattern
locked
him.
up.
He was
Can't do it to my legend.
He
man.
was. Well, this is what I think I know. Weren't Max B blackballed by Jones?
Jimmy,
Yeah.
I reckon they squashed that now, though, you know. I reckon it's dead because French Montana squashed it with him, and I think they had a
Well,
phone
yeah, because even Max B's son was with Jim Jones apparently, and Max B was like, "Yeah, no, it's calm."
I think it's squashed,
Yeah,
though.
it's kind of
Finally.
they're calm now.
call. Yeah, I think it's
That
squashed.
might be
though.
why the push.
Jimmy.
If I interview Jimmy, I've got to ask him, though.
Yeah.
I've got to ask him, innit?
Yeah, please, man, please. Why did?
I said, yeah,
Ask him. Ask
I
him.
said, yo, North London want to know.
Why did you?
West London, South London, East London.
Maybe I'm wrong, but would I be wrong to say that us lot in North helped push Max, or was it you lot?
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it was.
No, you're right.
Well
he's
done.
right.
But we
you know
love
he's
Max.
right. West and North,
Yeah,
and then
'cause-
anything in between Northwest.
Yeah, I know
They
Max
love
B.
Dipset.
B.
We
Yeah,
love
yeah,
Max B,
Dipset.
bro.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
love Max B.
We love
But then I
Dipset
know
and
North
Max.
Man. I know North Man love Max B as well.
I remember meeting my partner years ago, and she's from Northwest.
Yeah.
And they knew about Dipset and all that. She's from like the Queen's Crescent area.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's Camden.
Yeah. And all of them lot knew about. They was very into Harlem World.
Yeah.
And all them things.
Yeah. West and Northwest used to love it. Bro.
Yeah.
No, we was definitely on the Max
used to do
thing.
Purple
Yeah,
Haze.
talk about we love Max still.
But we done Purple Haze because of Cameron's
Oh yeah,
album.
Oh yeah, Purple
Purple
Haze.
bandanas,
Oh,
and
sick.
then Harsden done Purple as well.
yeah.
Purple. Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
true, you
was
know.
it, was it,
It's
was
true
it.
still. And then even man up to now, they'll tell you that like a Nines and a rare got an American twang.
Yeah.
Yo B.
Oh yeah.
That's Harlem, yeah.
Uptown baby. White Air Forces and that.
Harlem.
You get me?
I'd say Northwest is Harlem, to a certain degree. It's like
I think
it's
West,
kind of
bro.
got a.
I big up my
itself
Northwest Killies,
Yeah.
but I reckon West is like
pushing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Harlem,
and Grove and
Harlem.
that. Because I've been in Harlem, bruv, and the buildings are like that. It's more nearer to the city. They dress a certain way.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas
Sorry.
Northwest youths, bro, don't get me wrong, they got the shotter money, but they do it like a yard man.
Oh, yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
long
bro,
chain.
yeah,
and
Yeah.
the mad denim.
That's right.
Double
You know what I'm
denim
saying?
That's right,
Triple
yeah.
denim. in
Triple-
Northwest.
it's a
Yeah,
triple.
with a mad chain and a grill.
It's a
So
triple
they're a bit
dems.
more like kind of like they're like a mix between like fly youths and stick up kids.
Yeah, it's like
Whereas
a,
West
yeah.
is more fly.
I think. Would you say there's like a black hole? I know that sounds a bit.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah,
when I say
go
it.
on.
Like a black hole in the actual end. So you've got our part of North.
Yeah.
Then you've got your Golders Green, Neasden.
Yeah, I know what you
Okay,
mean.
yeah.
Red Cross type of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong because I'm from there, but
Nah, go on, land.
I've always saw that as a bit of a no man's land type of bit until you
Neasden's
get to
Northwest.
Yeah, I would say Neasden.
Northwest,
Neasden, I would
Northwest.
count
until you get to actual
Neasden,
Neasden.
Yeah.
So when they
Yeah.
try like Hendon kind of size.
Yeah, black hole.
Like, no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Bro, that's where my story's from with the sauna and the drill. You remember?
Yeah,
It's kind of like because it's got a large, I don't know, probably not Orthodox Jew community around there.
Yeah.
It's got a large Jewish community as a whole.
Yeah.
So just because they haven't got the hats and the
Yeah,
things,
but it's still, yeah.
I would say that area, Hendon and all around there. I think that's why it's like that because it's people that are not like us. have bought up all the properties. So from when you buy the buildings, you own the land.
And then when you get into more deeper into Brent, it turns back to a bit more of a Caribbean thing.
That's right. Yeah.
Harold.
I hear that.
For some reason, but to be honest,
even like
credit to
Malta,
them, they've kept it nice.
They
kept it nice.
Yeah.
They kept it
even when
nice.
you go through some parts of Clapton and that, clean. Like they got the council block. It looks like if that you sometimes I look at the block when I drive through like Clapton and that, and I go, rah. If that block was in another area, it'd be grimy. But it just looks nice.
I know.
Respect.
Respect.
Maximum respect. Like you got it on. You got your community on tap.
Like,
and it's what you're saying about community again. I think they have like a community where it's so like we got to look after us.
Certain parts of Camden have got that. Certain parts of Camden have got that because they've got like tower blocks in Camden or but because of where they are and there's so much money next door to it, we can't afford to mess this up. So let's just keep it all clean. Every tenant in there, make sure they're all sweet. Make sure they get their milk and their bread at the door.
They're trying to keep it to a certain standard, their milk and bread.
Come on, innit?
No, I hear it still.
I've got a question for you, and this question, I was driving down today, and I've been thinking about it all day, Prez, and I'm like, yo, where do I personally rank Prez in the grime scene, And I thought to myself, you know what, bro? Man's got to put Prez up there with the D doubles and that, with the gets and that.
Of course.
100%.
Oh yeah, of course.
But then I said to myself, why is he not outside with them lot lately? Because there's been like there's been like Chip doing like tunes with Bear Man on it. There's been sets.
Yes, I know.
But it feels like maybe you're not going to.
I've purposely not reached out.
Okay.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. I just kind of...
Why though? Pride?
Not pride at all.
Okay.
I love what these guys are doing. I'm also a fan of the thing myself.
Yeah, so you kind of sitting back and serving as well.
Yeah,
enjoy
I might want to enjoy it as a spectator. I'm doing something with Bruiser.
Thank God, bro.
Next month, he's doing a show called Brickland.
Come on.
Okay,
yeah.
It was good to see Bruiser on the first one.
So
with Mak10,
you will see me there. It's just
Thank
that.
God, bro.
It's just that a lot of these things I'm not going to be, and this is in the most respectable way I can say it. I'm not going to be a call up. Like a cap for England or something like that. No.
Talk your shit, bro.
Yeah. I'm not going to be called up
I respect it.
like I respect anyone that wants to be part of any sort of grime coming back or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've done enough in grime.
You have.
That you can just chill on your laurels kind of thing.
For it to be, for me to get my call up in another way.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
I do.
That's not me feeling entitled or like.
No,
I feel like
you
owe me.
You value yourself.
Yeah, I just feel like, wait there, bruv. Like.
Man's not a super sub.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, bro. Rsky.
I won't be called up to no one's team. Or nothing like that.
Man said, the last one, we need more views. Cool presidency.
It's basically, I said it on another podcast, but I'll say it another way.
Which one?
What was it? The Shizio show. Yeah.
Okay,
So basically, I won't be called up to no one's team. Like, I can't be. There's no point me being called up to play for a team when I'm the CEO of the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? I'm the CEO of the Premier League, so that's why I just think to myself.
That's a Gareth Southgate, mate.
I'm his boss. It's like, I think personally, you've mentioned a few names, the DWEs, and the Chips and that.
Yeah.
And I think every single one of those artists, they deserve their own platform as a whole.
Facts.
No, I hear that.
And what's happening with the wider music scene in this country is, a lot of man can't see it, but I kind of feel like they're trying to suppress us into one continent, if you know what I mean.
Like the grime scene.
We've got the whole world, into one continent space, whereas, you know what I mean, you've got DWE over there.
You can do
He's a world icon.
100%.
Everyone knows him from Australia to all over.
100%.
You've got Chip, another icon. You know what I mean? You got. Why does it always seem like any time the icons from this genre do stuff, it's all buy 20 for the price of one. If you know what I mean. Even, to be honest, even down to the sets are good. People want to see the sets and that, but sometimes it's too oversaturated.
It is.
Because then you're not going to be worth nothing. Like,
No.
If you're a rapper and I can go onto my PC screen, that man done a set last night. It's going to be cold. and I can get one of those every week or every month, what's the point of buying your music? What's the point of streaming? You know what I mean?
I get that. That's actually a point.
It's like you're giving away too much.
Have you ever thought of doing what Rough Squad done?
Do you know what? Yeah, no.
Where they done Rough Squad Radio.
I love that. You know,
I loved it, bro.
The live thing.
Yeah. I think you'd be great at that, bro.
Yeah. I would do something like that all day long because then I'm giving the fans
live and direct from you, like to them,
in a bit more of a quality form.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Because now, because no signal issues and that.
Like you can have a 5 to bloody 11K camera.
Brother. Trust me. See this camera, bro. One camera, we can chop it into mad angles. 4K.
Right. When you can have a serious camera when you put 10 or 11 man, all MCs, and there's one mic, and it's all a set, or there's a couple mics, and you're all doing the thing. There's only so much, what's the word for it? There's only so much greatness you can get back from it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, one person's always going to stand out.
Yeah, of
or
course.
Two raps
They're going to wait for the...
So you can basically ask an artist that question, which one are you going to be?
Yeah.
Are you going to be the one that stands out? Or are you going to be one of the backup dancers in the background? And that's what it really is.
How do you actually go about standing out, though? Is it a thing where it's just the vibes on the day? Because I've had it myself, bro. I was never, ever nowhere near your level, bro, when I done Grime. I was just someone that managed to do my thing quickly. But I've had my fair share of, like, all-star sets and that, and rare. And sometimes you turn up and you think today's my day, and then you get there and it's not the day.
Someone drops a bar.
Yeah,
because it's also got a lot to do with the selectors.
Okay.
The DJs.
Ooh.
If they spin the wrong track when it's your time to spit, that could fuck your
like a setup.
That could mess up your whole team.
I thought it was going in and the rhythm was bad.
Yeah,
So
that's how I got a
what I've
60
had to
ready.
do, which a lot of artists don't want to do, because they might feel like people think they ain't got no bars or they run out of bars.
Yeah.
But I will blatantly stand there. Yo, I said. And again, selector, next one. I don't care if that takes 5 minutes. I don't care if it takes 5 minutes.
That's a real mic controller, you know.
Because all you're doing is, if you think that you're showing me up on stage,
Yeah.
I'm at the forefront of this. Yeah. You're in the darkness behind the decks.
Thing,
You know what I mean?
Word.
So, but I'd make sure I'd stay quiet for a bit.
Yeah.
So it highlights who's supplying the music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And they're going, what's going on?
Yeah.
We're both going to take this rap. You know what I mean?
Bossman.
Yeah,
I need something better.
But yeah.
Proper things, you know.
Yeah, trust
Nah,
me.
it's interesting.
Always make sure if you like to do sets and you want to stand out and you want to get heard, always make sure you and the DJ have got
some form of chemistry or something.
some sort of
have it planned. Make sure he knows when you come on the mic. Make sure them rhythms are on.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And that's it. Yeah.
So last week, Mak10 done a set with Dizzee Rascal and Wiley link up. First time in.
Iconic.
Did you watch it?
Iconic, yeah.
I
Bits
watched,
and pieces, yeah.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
Did you get a chance to did you see the snaps and
I
that?
saw snaps, but I didn't watch all of it.
So that year, Dizzy standing up, Wiley sitting down.
Yeah.
He's on the side of it. I enjoyed it for what it was, but I thought to myself, Wiley, just stand up, bro. Just get up on top, pause,
Yeah.
do your thing,
Yeah.
and go back to back fully.
Yeah.
Like, and he went back to back. Like they went in.
Yeah. But
then-
you felt like it should have been more.
See, it's hard to. It's mad for me to say
Because
that.
I was speaking to this.
Yeah, I do think it should have been.
I
more.
was speaking to my manager about this
Right.
earlier.
Yeah.
And I said to her, right, I feel like Wiley is the king of this whole team.
Yeah.
And that's me, President T. I blatantly tell him to his face.
Yeah, Godfather
I
T.
feel like him and Dizzee,
Yeah.
maybe Dizzy's had more accolades from it.
But did he come from under him? Pause.
Yeah,
Do you
but
know what
I feel like
yeah.
them two there should be the forerunners of
Yeah,
this scene
word.
right now.
Yeah.
Still to this day. And I just feel like, Wiley likes to give everyone a chance.
Yeah, he's a yeah.
Which
we're grateful for, yeah.
in coming through and but if he's listening, if you do hear this, just take control of the crown like you had it, bruv, because at one stage we was all looking towards that direction of where to go next, and now and now it kind of seems a bit unorganized.
Right.
What's he trying to do, if you know what I mean? So I really do hope for him to get back to where he should be. I know he got cancelled for
try and give it
a small period.
Yeah.
But if he is listening again, don't be scared of getting cancelled again because that can only happen once. Really.
That's my guy, man.
Yeah.
I think he'll come through soon. Like he hits me up a lot.
So what you're saying basically that right now, Grime kind of needs that guidance. So right now there's a resurgence.
I just feel like to be honest, I feel like he's got, and this is like I said, it's coming from me, like honest opinion. I feel like he's got so much to offer, so much to give back in the form of grime and music and new tracks and stuff. It's just, like even a big man like me, I've been listening to Wiley from when I was young. I'm a grown man with kids now.
Facts.
But,
so maybe it's just, I don't know, I hear it. Just him take control and just make it, you know?
Yeah. No, 100%. See if I can. Yo, bro. Welcome on, family. We say. Yeah, we're on live with Prez, bro.
yo, I was just telling people, I was telling the world, when it comes to this thing, I look to you as the king of it. Yeah?
Yes.
Like, I know you're a nice guy and that, but don't give it to no one else. No one else deserves it, blood. It's your thing. Remember that.
Take it.
Remember that. I said it.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's screaming, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? I was saying you're in West these days, bro.
Yeah.
We're talking.
I'm trying to retire safely. Is what I'm trying to do.
You've been saying that for a minute, though. You know.
I'm trying to get to 50 years old safely.
Okay.
Which is not easy. It's not easy at all because obviously tomorrow's not promised. Just for that reason. So, if you can get to 50 years old safely, you've had a result, mate.
Amen, bro.
I've got 7 years.
You've had a result.
We said early retirement.
I want music. I want kids to carry on doing music for another 25 years also. So it's just that, innit? I think that the olders, my era and that, we just have to just keep working together to show them that there is a unity happening, innit?
Right. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. Facts, bro. Facts. How did it feel to do the set with Dizzee on the Mak10 thing?
It was good. It was a great moment to have. It was that full circle thing. Full circle. It was a great full circle moment to have. And in the beginning, I would have used that as a revenge tool. Like, look now. That's what I would have, but I didn't do that. Yeah. That's why it felt better. Sometimes revenge is wrong. Like, revenge can send you a bit mad. You get me?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it like that, you know.
Now we're back. Watch what we do now. I didn't do that. That's what I would have done if it happened too soon.
You played it cool, innit?
Yeah, I would have showed off because it happened like just by chance. I didn't. It wasn't a revenge or anything like that. It was just a natural thing. You know what I mean?
Why didn't you stand up, bro? Why was you sitting down so much, man?
You weren't allowed. There's a glass. Do you know in England? That's what's wrong with us. That's what's wrong with us because. Why the hell do you think I would be sitting down?
That's what I'm thinking. You're a sound man, bro. You're a sound boy. You hear me?
Drop me here, please.
You're a sound man.
Yes, boss. Please.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like the glass. It was glass, innit?
Yeah, I can't lie.
Ask him about that.
Rico definitely looked like he didn't want to stand up. Rico got off there quick.
Nah, yeah, it was a bit slippery slope up there.
Yeah.
But listen, that moment there. That opens doors and it will help the people who already do it. It's not because if you was a kid who started. Like if you already do it and if me and him can get past what we got past, then I'm sure others can too as well.
I like that, bro. Yeah. Grown thing, man.
Yeah, you get me?
Yeah, you lot changed the game in England, the landscape of music, bro.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Yeah. It's
Bro.
mad, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, it's mad. When you deep it, bro, I remember that first Sidewinder CD.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it made everyone know that there's a potential. There can be MCs.
Yeah, it can be something.
There can be rappers in this country. I've always said it to him, though.
Yeah.
And I've always said that, Wiley. Like you made man know. You're one of the guys that made man know. Oh, it's possible to do rapping or any sort of this music in England.
In our own
accent.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard you're a West Shoot now. Anyway, bro, I'm gonna link you soon, bro. You're a West Shoot, bro. You're in Mozart. You're over there in Zart.
I'm helping K9 because he helped me when I got cancelled.
Amen, bro. Good brother, man. Good brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good brother.
I
I like that, bro. That's real, bro. Genuine leather. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not just over there, third half, first half.
It's a HRB. Yeah, HRB affiliate.
It just.
No, because it sometimes gets silly, like, what? So my man's with Mo? Like,
Nah, forget that. You're Wiley, bro.
Yeah, innit?
You go where you want, B. You go where you want, B. You earned it. You earned the stripes, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna hit you up, bro, off camera, innit? And hit you up and we'll book it in, bro, or something. We'll link up, man. He's back. She's gone. You're reconnecting. But big up Will. You done on my hang up, bro.
Yeah.
Respect, man.
Big up Will.
Yeah, man. Do you know what? I chanced it. I thought, yeah, look, cool, failed. Yeah, I chanced it because I thought, you know what, bro? That'd be a moment.
No, nice one.
Yeah, that'd be a moment. You know what I mean?
I'll be real. We owed a lot in the grime. We don't really, we don't set a great example in linking up as much as we could.
Yeah.
As much as we could. I can phone any of them at any time of the day. They can phone me.
Even don't.
Even D, Double and Gets and all that. Yeah. They can phone me any time of the day. Prez, come to this and all that. Last time I saw D was in Birmingham about 3 years ago, to be honest. And he was doing a show at the O2. So I phoned him. I said, "What can I jump on?" And he put me down as his warm up.
Yeah.
And it was
That's
brilliant.
amazing, bro.
And it went brilliant. It went brilliant. So it was like who else? Like even like years ago when I was doing my tours and my shows and that, rappers like Mist and that.
Oh yeah. Brummy. Yeah, Brummy as well.
Warm up at a few shows and things like that. So it was like,
That's how we build the community, though.
No, literally, yeah.
Do you know what that? Do you know what that makes me feel like, bro? It makes me feel like, like as man then from the end, there's this thing where like ego and pride is one thing, but then there's also no one wants to be a beg. And I get it, bro, because I'll be honest with you, I've been fortunate enough to be around like famous rappers when I go to America because I lived out there. But there's a time, right? I'll tell you a lot of funny story because I don't want to just make it like about beg friend, not beg friend. There was a time, right, where me and I'm called Uncle Murder, bro. That's my killie.
Okay,
That's my killie, bro.
Yeah.
Uncle Murder gave man a verse, everything, bro, official. And there's one time where he's like, "Yeah, man, we're doing the video with Future and that. Pull up, son." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I'm coming, bro." So me and my Brooklyn killies go. Future, Uncle Murder, Rare. Fabulous is on the tune.
There,
So I'm chilling. Fabulous is there, bro. So I say to Fab, "Yo, grew up on you, bro. Dark, you know what I mean? Coldest." Man's pouring him effing vodka and that. Cause I said, you remember that effing vodka? Flavors.
That's dirty.
Yeah. It was like a moment. But I'm telling him like I didn't even tell him I'm a rapper. I just told him from London, bro. Because I didn't want to be like a rapper trying to get a
of course.
But then Junior Reed come in the room.
Oh my days.
Yeah, look.
Oh my days.
So me being older, I'm like, yo.
Yeah, you know why, man. Yeah.
I said, yo, brother. I'm basically telling like them man, take a picture of me and Junior Reed.
Yeah.
Instead of like, but it should. I've got the picture with Fab.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, One Blood, are you mad?
One Blood.
Yeah, you mad? Like Junior Reed, you know. Bad boy. Because remember, he was on Fab's album, innit?
Yeah.
Gangsters Don't Play and that one and that. So obviously I'm just like, yo, that's hard, bro. But then at the time, I'm doing all these things and that. And then when you get back to England, one rapper from America can come over.
Yeah.
I might know someone they know, or they might have remembered that I was with Ruru, so they'd be like, yo, yeah, pull up. You've been with me bare times when we pulled up on Americans, bro.
Yeah.
And then you see all the English youths pull up, and it's like they're doing a lot.
Too much.
And then sometimes I think, I wonder if people think I'm like them.
Exactly.
And that will hurt me if they thought I was like that.
Exactly.
So I do get it.
Which part of America did you go to?
I was in Brooklyn, Flatbush.
Okay, because I went. I've done a show in LA about 20.
Oh, you actually done a? You've done?
Yeah.
Bro,
So
that's big, bro. That's sick.
Me and
what?
That's
Prez
sick.
T in
Yeah,
LA.
that's hard.
That's mad. Talk
me
it.
and Doughboy's name was. He was my whole DJ.
Yeah.
Well, he was the Bloodline DJ.
Yeah.
And me and him got booked in California. I can't remember what the club was called. LA. And I was out there for a couple of weeks, and I got to kind of connect with a few California rappers. But yeah, it was a great experience. But it told me, it learnt me one thing, that American crowd's completely different to the UK.
Oh yeah, way different.
They will support you in silence even.
Right, okay.
But you still know that you're being supported.
Yeah.
Whereas over here, they probably just won't make the effort. If they're not feeling you, they're not feeling you.
Yeah, it's dark.
Whereas in America, what I was bringing to them was, hardcore grime.
Right, yeah, so they had to get used to that.
I know they were standing up in the crowd and some of them was anticipating, but once they got the feeling of it,
They were loving it,
and, I'll never forget that time to be quite honest, because it showed me that even though it's the other side of the world, someone might still be into what you're into. I mean, I had people coming up to me over there and say, "Oh, President T, man, I'm a big fan." I'm like, no way. But then I thought the power of the internet.
Yeah, man.
You know 100%. You can see a lot right now still.
Yeah, come on, bro.
And right now, America's tuned into the UK.
Oh yeah.
So, and they're going back. Do you know what I mean? When they're coming into the UK, they're going back to the old school grime. So they're looking at, like I said, UD double Kano back in the day, especially Top Boy as well. You want to see Douche. You know what? Douche used to rap.
I
feel
like there's a lot of I feel like a lot of grime is wasted.
Yeah.
When I say wasted, I'm not saying it sounds wasted. A lot of grime, the catalogue of a lot of grime, it hasn't been through enough publishing avenues for it to be classed as old. So even though it was made back in 2000 and whatever, not a lot of people's even heard it.
Yeah, so
because of how small the genre is.
Yeah.
So why
it's new to a lot of people.
This is what I want to say to everyone, including I'll even say it to Will or Rascal, anyone. Like, go back to your old catalogue. Anything that never got the credit that it should have got,
just redo it,
re-release it again.
Wow.
Fresh and fresh. Because
it's true. Because there's a lot of rhythms that the youths don't know today, and they'll see people big up this artist, and they don't understand why.
There's 5 years in a secondary school. That's what I tell man all the time. It's 5 years in the secondary school. So it takes, in that 5 year gap, you've got those 5 years to show people what they never heard the previous 5 years of their life when they was in primary school and they weren't even on that.
That's real, bro.
Yeah, you think about the whole, like, there's albums beyond albums. Sure, Get's got a few, D-Double's got a few, I've got a few. The kids that started secondary school, in 2024, haven't heard.
They're gonna heard. Especially a lot of things was MP3 as well, old school. The MP3 days.
Even some of the old UK rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
do you know what's mad? I wanted to, because Wiley was someone that, like, when I was doing grime, he used to show man love, bro. Like, he saw, I think, I can't remember how I met him, but there was a time when I think in Tudor Rose, I got a mad wheel up, and he was just like, who's that? Like, this white you kind of thing, and it was set from there, Tudor Rose was a gangster boogie as well. It was probably get CS gassed out and that.
Oh, mad.
But, like, you know, like, the other day, bruv, I was sitting back and I was thinking, if I could be Wiley's A&R, I'll do the perfect job, bro. Because, you know, like, as a music lover, I sit back. You've said a lot of what I think. Yeah. That's why I'm even bringing it up. Like, I sit back and I think, bro, if we could get Wiley to jump on maybe like a Morgue revamp, then get him to do like his old bars on this rhythm and then just put it together in like, and just, you know, like if someone can sit in a room with you and go, bro, I know you want to bring everyone in, but this one, let's just focus on you, and let's just like not have no features, unless it's Dizzee or unless it's Kano, and that's it. Yeah. Or D Double maybe.
That's right. Yeah.
And this one project, this 6 songs, I wanted to hear it and go, wow, that's Wiley. That was a body of work. Yeah. Where it's like, this is the GOAT.
Yeah. That's right.
So I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes you have to know what you're feeding them.
I just feel like some of his underground classics should have
been bigger.
Should have crossed over to the mainstream. The label should have just said, they should have just walked in their fucking office or their meetings and said, listen, mate, this ain't on. Yeah. This is Wiley. Push it through.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's like when a certain artist or a person has the influence of a whole generation of youths, then it's down to any label or majors with sense would buy into that. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, rather than.
No, you're right, bro. You're right. You're right. You got a great point. You got a great point, bro. And that's why, like, I respect your take on why you're not involved, because I'm valuing myself and I'm holding myself down until the right moment to pop out.
Even as a major label, like they can't keep relying on. They rely on the artists nowadays to already have a major following. They want their numbers to be high.
There's no artist development
before they give them a pound coin.
There's no artist.
It's like, is that what type of artist you think I'm gonna be? Nah, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because if it's that, you might as well not even never sign.
Because you doing the hard work, and then we're gonna pay you for your hard work.
The reason
why, already done the hard work.
The reason why they're trying to get a record deal in the first place is to get that outreach and to
that
get
big push.
So
get the machine behind you.
Now the labels want you to do the push before they sign. It doesn't. Music kind of needs to go through what they call it,
like a revamp,
revolution.
Revolution, man.
Revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah. Revolution.
What for right now? Yeah, for the current times, nostalgia is great and whatnot. I think you've had some great moments, bro.
Yeah.
I think you've had some classics.
Mm.
Even like That's Not Me remix.
Oh yeah.
As well, like people forget that, you know.
Oh yeah,
because they always think about the original and that, and you fucked that up, bro.
Yeah. No, trust.
Meridian have stamped the game. Bloodline have stamped the game
Definitely
separately.
important factor in the game.
Yeah.
What are you working on at the moment? Like, what's the plans for the future?
Well, I'm working on a tape. It won't be a full album.
Yeah.
It'll be a shorter mixtape.
There's no point though, innit?
Nah. So I'm working on a tape that I want to release either before the new year or, you know, anyone smart would do it January.
Yeah, I was going to say, because Christmas has got a bit overpacked.
Yeah. So I'm working on a new tape at the moment. Potential features on it as well. But that's about it. And shows are coming off the back of my previous stuff.
Oh, for real?
Still getting
previous stuff.
Still pulling in.
Yeah, but I don't ever think that I will. I hope I do, but I can't see myself raking in shows of any new material.
Yeah,
even though new material would help you get more shows.
I know what you mean though.
They're not booking you for that.
Yeah. They heard a new thing, but they want to hear the old school.
They want to hear the classic.
Yeah. They're booking you for the classics.
Yeah.
But you know,
but the new music's.
You're only relevant,
because you've got new music.
Because you've got new music, So I can understand it. To be honest, I wish that it didn't have to be like that. I wish that.
It's true.
I wish you could recycle. I've got a lot of tunes. I wish you could just recycle them, and then.
You can though.
And then.
Why can't you?
I'm sure there's tunes that that you ain't got videos to, or you ain't got. Do you know what I mean? You got there's a lot of things that was like you said, MP3 era that we just listened to.
Am I drunk a little bit? A little bit. But bro, reality of this thing is, bro. If you said tomorrow, bro, I'm gonna shoot the music video for that song I done in 06. Yeah. What? Please do.
Yeah.
As a fan, because the grime scene. Bro, like I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like when you listen to Grime acts now. Doing new tunes, it's good for nostalgia, but they don't sound like how they did back then. Because you're not hungry, you're not young.
You don't got the same,
sometimes, brother, man, hear a tune from back in the day. Like I'll run tunes on my phone and that while I'm driving and that, and I'll go back and listen to an old school RA or old school rare. I'm like, you know, you get the stick face.
Yeah.
When you're driving, what? Pull it, reload. You've got them, bro. All day.
Yeah.
Like you've done your SBTV run, you've done your GRMs, you've done your sets.
Yeah.
You've earned the right to do what you want to do as a legacy act.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Cool.
Because even when I was chatting to Styles P, he said that he's done now solo career. He said he's got this 3-part album, The Ghost of the Present, Future and Past. He's dropping it, and then that's it. You're only going to hear collabs and locks. And I was like, wow, that hurt me to hear that. Styles, what? Done.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it. And I thought this whole interview, bruv, I'm talking about Rough Riders, I'm talking about Time is Money, I'm talking about Holiday Styles with Pharoah Monarch, My Life and that, sorry. And I'm like, you know what, bro? If you're blessed enough to have a couple classics in your catalogue, we might moan that like, oh, I've got new shit, but you're not checking it out as much. But the blessing is that, bro, you can actually tour.
Still, regardless.
There's man with loads of new music and they're never going to have a tour. Never going to have a tour, bro.
Yeah, I know.
They're never going to sell a t-shirt.
No, I know.
You man could do Backing on My Face on a t-shirt and on the wing and
man will still,
The great thing about it is that I've got my website up and running now. killoffkilly.com. You can purchase anything of any music of President T that you want to purchase. I've went above direct to the consumer. So I've went above the middleman, which is Spotify and all the streaming.
Straight to the fan.
Straight to the consumer. You can get a hard copy of any of my previous materials signed by the Don himself.
Jeez.
So that's how I'm going on. I've also got bits of merch on there as well. But
have you got like any snapbacks in that?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know.
I haven't got that right now. But you know what? I'm going to put that down in the feedbox box.
And
it'll be on there next week.
You know, like the one.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, like I said,
I'll buy one personally.
But even that, though, you've got a catalogue that people can buy into now.
Oh,
like you said, some of them, I'm sure, like I said, re-release videos for them.
Yeah.
Get them people to.
I think you're onto something.
Do you know what I mean? No, it's real.
No, bro, I think
It's
you're onto
real.
something,
No,
bro.
of course, 100%.
That's it, why not?
100%.
Because like you said, if you got a website already that people can buy your old tunes, and that, why not drop a video if it ain't got a video already?
Nostalgia
And use it to highlight the website.
Yeah,
of course,
man.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? Why
100%
not?
no.
Because
I
right
think we're
now
onto
people
something.
are visual like
Creatures.
they're consumers now, so
Yeah.
they could hear it all day, but it's when they see the video, that's when they're gonna be like, okay, this is the song.
You know how
what
I
I'm
know
saying?
you're right? Because I like Gets, yeah, and I think Gets' new stuff's cool. It's dope. But you see, if I was to see him go back and do a tune off of like 2000 and Life and do a video for it, I'll go watch it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
100%.
of course.
It's
Yeah,
nostalgia.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course it is.
And I
Yeah,
think it'll
bro.
definitely bring back a lot of people's feel for the grime
but
scene
I
of what
also
it
think
originally was like.
Back then, we was making more structured tracks. The tracks were more structured. So it's like we all kind of wanted to go from a radio MC to a commercialized track for track artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I remember when grime kind of went through that transition, and everyone was making tracks,
Tracks, yeah.
Bruiser, Wretch Free 2,
Totally songs, yeah,
and
yeah.
everyone done it in a professional way where they had hooks.
And
And chorus. Not many men had bridges. Only the
yeah.
professionals
Yeah,
had
we'll have
bridges.
the bridge,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I got
Like me.
I, bro.
I had a few bridges. I said, come on, Joe. I'm just saying. If you know
Nah,
how to
you're
make a
sick
song,
of that,
if
bro.
you know how to make a song,
Trust
you know how
me.
to make a song.
Do you remember True Tiger?
True Tiger, yeah.
So, bro,
Of course I do, yeah.
yeah. So basically, I got the pleasure of working with him when I was doing my mixtape, and they was just like, "Yo, bro, you're cold," and I was like, "Yo, I'm a fan. Send me a rhythm."
They are
So
good,
they
yeah.
sent me this mad rhythm, and you know when something's overproduced,
Yeah.
and it's like, "Bro, where that?" So I've read the rhythm, and I sent it back to my man, Scandalous Unlimited or something.
Oh, yeah.
And he's gone, "Yeah, bro, that's cold, but." You done the hook on the bridge, and I was like, "The bridge? What are you talking about, bro? You know, like that, I mean, bro, broski." I'm like, "What? That's the hook, blood."
Yeah, it's the hook,
My
yeah.
man's like, "Nah, but that's the bridge," and I was like, "Listen, bro, that's the tune, bro. You know, like man, ignorant.
that's it, yeah.
That's the tune, rude boy." And
Yeah,
I put it
yeah.
out like that.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
later on in life, I realized, oh,
Yeah, what man means.
the bridge is a whole next thing.
Yeah, the bridge is the whole next thing.
It's like you could put a 6 bar, 8
the
bar,
bridge,
in
little
it,
6,
no,
8 bars.
no, the bridge is a
4 times 2 or something.
I still learn as I got older.
Yeah.
But the bridge, it could either come before or
After the
hook.
chorus.
Yeah.
Either before
It's
or
like
after.
a-
Michael Jackson had bare bridges.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So like
learn
you
the
have the
greatest.
first, then you have like a little 6 to 8 bar, and then it'll go into the chorus kind of thing.
But also, I've heard tracks where the person's got the bridge just in there once.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, like a one-off.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
hard.
yeah.
I like that.
Bridge.
No, that's cold.
Bridge.
That's cold.
And then I said to someone, why
I've
is
seen
it called a
people use
bridge?
that as
And
like
they
a
said, "Oh, it's a
transition."
bridge. So it's a bridge that you carry from
The hook to the verse.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
The hook to the verse.
Yeah.
Either
Makes
way,
sense.
it's a bridge, innit? But yeah.
I remember that, brother, and I remember him telling me like, "Oh, you done the hook on the bridge," and I was like, "Yeah, run that." You know,
Like
then I was like,
yeah, bro.
90% of American R&B from back in the day
Had a
all had
bridge.
bridges.
Yeah.
All had bridges.
Jodeci
Mary J.
and
Blige,
H-Town.
Jodeci, all of them had bridges.
H-Town had wicked bridges.
The only persons that will have a bridge nowadays, or well, not the only, but one example of a guy that makes songs with bridges is Chris Breezy.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Proper
It's
things.
it's become a kind of a lost art still.
Yeah, it has. I
Making-
think now
making the
that
bridges
we're in a
and
microwave
stuff,
era
yeah.
where people just like they go and do a tune.
We'll choose like 1 minute these days, isn't
Yeah,
it?
they use all this up-to-date technology. They leave the engineer to mix it down, and then the engineer mixes it down so mad that even if you was average, you're good.
Yeah.
That's
of
now.
course.
But back in the day, like even when I was again, I hate to keep referring to the SP interview.
Yeah.
But he was like when they started, they had tape. That
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah.
That.
Have you ever done that?
I remember. Well, I think
that's
when,
too early for us,
I
isn't it?
think, who had that? Private Caller was on that.
No
Oh,
way.
swear?
Yeah, first ever recording of it was on that. Wow. That I remember that.
Yeah.
And
Do you know what? You might be right because when you think about like how early Private Caller
Private
was,
Caller's
that was
early
on
still.
that was on Channel U in like
even the
06.
music video for Private Caller
Yeah.
was
was on the tape.
on a tape.
Was
on
it
the
Mo?
song.
From
Yeah,
Down
because I remember
House?
it's like I got the white screen. It's like I got a small screen kind of thing.
Nah. The video for Private was on the block and that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
on
no,
the
no,
block.
but it's
But
like-
the camera was
The camera
massive,
was, but
man.
yeah, it was,
The camera was like a fucking BBC news
I said
camera.
it from the AK
Bro.
47.
Yo, it was like, and then
The Canon,
and then,
innit?
And then it was
The
a
real
Canon,
like
yeah,
this
the-
guy, like on the shoulder. and
the
that.
old school Canon, and then obviously,
That's jokes, bro.
yeah, because we had another guy from East, another guy called Mark that
Yeah.
started doing videos for me and H and that, early day videos, and then he done a video for us, and then we never heard from him for about 3 months. So but he had another camera guy
Yeah.
working for him.
Yeah.
Whether they was scamming it themselves.
Yeah.
These were the first videos we paid like a bag $5 or a grand
Okay,
for or something
yeah,
like
Yeah.
that. And
So we called.
That's
him
not bad though for them times.
Yeah, we called him to the block one day, and obviously it's like, you know, you owe us $1,000. We haven't got the video, but it's his camera guy saying, "Oh mate, that's Mark's problem. It's nothing to do with us." And it's like,
Journals.
well, they took his camera in it.
Yeah. I say it didn't end well.
That's not that.
It didn't end well. It didn't end well.
So, but yeah,
Meridian, you know, you lot legends, bro.
yeah,
that's crazy.
That weren't the answer we was after.
Yeah.
So,
I said, yeah, you got to pay up. Oh, okay, we'll pay up.
that was early days, and then I remember when videos first were getting done on the smaller handheld.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it was all down to the editing.
I got bumped for a video as well. I got bumped for a bad video. The first video done, the proper video. I thought I was going to go on Channel U, bro. It's all Logan Salmer's fault, bro. Logan Salmer said, fucking hell, mate. You know what Logan's like, that tune you got with Static, that's good. And I was like, yeah?
Who?
Static. Yeah. You know, to work with Static was mad, isn't it?
I've worked with Static.
Yeah.
Static had his...
Was you on the album with the artwork with the mad cartoons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Static,
Look at that.
Static
Who's on that?
Static had a mobile studio.
Barnet.
In Barnet.
I was there,
He
bro.
used to come and
That's
link. He used to come and link me in Barnet. He had something that looked like this, and it had a box on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You could
bro?
just record there.
Yeah, early.
No studio needed. No room. No
That's it,
booth.
man,
He was
just go
different,
there,
innit?
Yeah, Static was.
Yeah, he was different,
Static
bro.
And you know what? I'm gonna say it as well. He was rich, man.
Yeah, he was.
He was rich.
Prez,
He was rich, but I weren't that rich.
I wasn't rich. He was rich.
He was rich.
But I had a
from early.
fucking child travel card
Bro,
going
he
to
was,
the studio.
He was rich from
yeah.
early. I had I don't know, an XR2.
Yeah.
Static had a Z4.
I was on the train.
A purple M Sport Z4. I was like,
I was on the
yo,
train.
bro.
Act.
Yeah,
Because Prez, I'll just come and pick you up, you know. I was like, yeah, I think
Go on then.
I think that's best.
Go on then. Go on then.
Ran this down. Yeah, trust.
Go on then, Static.
Trust.
He was like a
Static
rich black youth, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like the white boys,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
black.
I think his old dear was a judge or something like that.
I don't know. I just know that he had it. Because he had the mad drop
He had
top.
it. He had it.
Yeah, he had it.
He was.
I got a train to
He wasn't.
drop top.
He wasn't spoiled brat or nothing like that. He wasn't like.
He was
like
cool
a bad
brother.
person. He was a crystal
Cool brother.
person.
Yeah.
He
man.
was just patterned.
I actually, when I reflect on it, bro, at the time I thought like, this is sick and that. But when I reflect on it, bro, not many West shoots were getting them looks, you know. So I was actually kind of like,
Nah, you was.
Oh yeah, no, of course you were. Yeah,
West
of
shoots
course
not
you
really
were.
getting
Yeah.
a call up for a Static.
Nah, not for money things.
So Logan's like, yo, this is hard, yeah. But Logan, this where I fucked up, bro. I don't know if you've ever done this yet, but I thought it was bad. Logan's run the rhythm, reloaded it, put the over it and that, the bombs and that, like flex. So I'm like, yeah, we got to do a video for this now. Because Logan set it off and my phone's ringing.
Yeah.
So I've like looked at my trappy money and I've gone cool video.
Yeah.
I've hit up F2R, whatever they're called. They were like a
F2R.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like-
Of course they were. Yeah, of course they were.
So I'm like, yeah, it's that time.
Yeah.
So we shot this whole video, bro. Yeah, mad. I've spent peas, bro. I've spent real peas
Yeah, of course.
for that time. Not like the figures you were talking about.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
like
yeah.
a couple of quid and that.
Too big.
In the words of Clue, we're talking quids.
Yeah, cool kids.
So then I'm like, rah.
Bear quids.
Yeah. So then I've hit them up, and then they've said to me, "Oh, we've got a little issue." I said, "What's the issue?" They're like, "Oh, you sent us the audio file, and it's like complete different speed to the video. It's because Logan had speeded up the tempo on his show, and I shot the video to rip."
Oh my days.
So I'm like, raw. So brother, I'm just like, brother, what do you mean? Like, we can't save that? They're like, oh, we can get bits, like cutaways, and there's one thing that it works still, and that. And I'm just like, you mad? They're like, yeah, we got to do another day shoot, more peas, more quids. So I'm like, raw, boy.
It's really and truly, Logic would have said, you've paid your money already.
Yeah,
Let's just give
Yeah,
it a
but
rewind, you know what I mean?
they're saying
they're trying to make
their day
maximum.
rate.
Technology now, that wouldn't happen.
That would
Yeah,
happen. Yeah, they could just do something
they
like
could
AI.
speed up or sort it out, yeah.
Yeah. But
AI
at the
could do that
time,
for you.
at the time, I never forget, bro. Like I go to their studio to see the first draft, and like
Yeah.
Rashid was called Ice Cold, and he
Oh,
was
Ice
like
Cold,
their what's the thing called when someone's like working free for you?
Oh, like an intern.
Intern.
Yeah.
Or apprentice.
Apprentice,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And I was just like, oh, and then that's how early it was.
Oh.
And I just remember getting like proper bumped for the video. The video was
I
good.
said,
Yeah.
yeah, you got
And
a couple of tapes.
another grand.
This is what I've realised as well. I used to say this to a thing. I said, why we're delving into an environment where the rapper gets paid last. He's the one that displaying the whole thing. He's the forerunner of this. Why is he getting paid less? Why does the engineer, the cameraman, and every Tom, Dick, and Harry involved
Gets paid
wants
first.
their bread first?
No, do you know what's funny?
That's not on.
Because
Listen,
we're
gonna put a stop to this.
No.
No, we're gonna put a stop to it. I swear that.
I agree, because everyone started making campaign about producers not getting paid and this one getting paid, and you're like, wait, hold on. You asked for a flat rate. We give you the flat rate.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's out your hands no more.
Yeah.
So now the thing's successful.
Yeah.
You can't now be complaining that you got paid what you asked for.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? If we made an agreement previously, that's different. But if I said, studio times £100, I mixed it down, I paid my £100, and I make $1 million of it. I'm sorry, bro.
What they're charging? So basically, what I noticed, engineers were not even for studio recording time, because there's only so much you can price that.
Yeah, because of the service.
You haven't got gold-plated buttons. Then you know what I'm saying. So it's like, but a lot of engineers, you know who you are, because to learn to do an engineering trade, to learn to engineer, it's not rocket science. It will take you it will take some time.
Might have to have a good ear.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, frequency.
Yeah. But it's like the people that do engineer, it's like they're exploiting the fact that you haven't took your time out to learn what he's learned.
Yeah.
And they're overcharging way beyond.
100%.
It's like, I've heard it's never happened to me, but I've heard prices about, I've heard 2 bills for mixed downs and all that.
Yeah, new era. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, new era, yeah. So
Because you've got man like Fumes Engineer, innit? Famous. Like, it's like the tag's famous.
It's like, wait, for you to charge a person 200 quid to mix down his track before it's even made £1.
Six-figure music.
It's crazy. Producers would be smarter, and it would work better for them is if they was to have a percentage agreement.
Yeah, that's different.
From the get-go, from the rip.
Yeah. I'll give you the beats, whatever's made, you get 10%,
The rapper
20%, 30%.
the rapper or the artist can't say, oh, now you know what, you're getting too much, but no, that's what you've agreed.
That's it, that's what it is.
So that's
Straight
what I
gentleman's
think.
handshake thing.
Yeah, and it's like,
Bit of paperwork.
yeah, any producer, like I used to have an agreement with producers, like 20%.
Fair though.
Yeah, if you was rapping on it, mate, you'll get more. But I'm rapping on it all verses, and, and I've got to carry this to play when this is a product now. We've made it, and we have to go this place and that
You're
place.
investing.
I'm traveling and moving.
This is the funny word to say it. I'm the only monkey on stage just jumping around to these people. You know what I mean? But you want to get benefits of the tune, but you haven't got to sacrifice.
You got to sweat.
You're not traveling the shows. You're not doing the long runs.
Sometimes I might not feel like it.
Yeah,
I'm standing in front of all these people,
true.
and you're there backstage with like this, waiting for your money. You know what I'm saying?
Come backstage.
Man, I'm not even backstage. Man, I'm not even at the show. Man, I'm calling you.
Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny? The more we talk about it, bro, you know, like, I think like people like Timbaland and Dre and that, when they produce, they get like 70%, bro.
Yeah. Because they what I would say is
mad.
like,
They ain't got to go and perform.
I would say it's like your take your what's the word for it? You're blowing your own trumpet. Basically.
Basically, they're just
it's
name
like,
brand.
Name brand. If you're a rapper that needs to give Dr. Dre 70% because it's going to help you in the future, so be it. I don't blame
that's your thing.
But
I
would never look to do that. You know what I mean? Even
because 20% of a tune with Dre might give you more than 50% of a tune with a nobody would give you.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. I do understand
Yeah.
that, and that seems semi-fair. But at the same time, it's like you're trying to change the. You're trying to change the dynamics of how these things really run.
Yeah, Papoose had a lyric about that. He did.
Yeah, how does
on a
it really
mixtape.
run?
Papoose,
In boxing, it's the same type of thing now as well.
Really?
Yeah.
In music, rappers and boxers, we're kind of the same. The boxer gets paid last.
Yeah, it's mad.
He's the one training, risking his body, his health.
Taking a blow to the chin. He's getting paid last. Yeah.
But yo, brother, just wait.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, though.
Hold that.
Boxing and all, bro.
It's true.
That's long,
The
bro.
venue get paid, the ref get paid, the
Bro, man's got
commentator
blood
get
on
paid,
everyone.
promoter got paid.
Everyone.
And now he's got to slug it in there, 12
After-
rounds,
Man's
all
been
the
back
suck
up.
lip.
After all the taxes and deductions have been removed, he gets his money. You know what I mean?
Man's
Yo,
there,
Bridget.
one eye. Yeah, thank you.
There you go. He's got a bust nose. His lips swollen.
Yeah, trust. Man's had to put in hard work for 6 months and that.
Here's a question to like kind of like end it on a lighter note. Yeah, like we've got American listeners. Yeah. especially after this Styles P shit. I got more.
Yeah, of course.
If you was to say boom, oh yeah. By the way, earlier when you were saying about like grime, I was in Miami, bro.
I love America, by the way.
Yeah, I could tell because LA must have been emotional.
Oh yeah.
But I was in Miami, right, and I've hopped in an Uber, and the driver's like a Hispanic dude, like Mexican or something. And he's going, "Oh, you from London?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, I love Wiley and I love Dizzee Rascal," and he's just saying mad flow down.
Yeah, mad names.
Flow down in Miami, mad. But like he's like, yeah, like grime, I go and look for it because it's like a thing where it's like so different, it's so unique and original.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, man, to hear that was like, I gave him like advice, like you should go listen to like this Escobars and you should listen to Kano. You should listen to and it's like, raw, man, to hear that. If Americans are watching right now, what 3 songs or 3 pieces of content actually, because I feel like there could be like a freestyle or something. What 3 pieces of content from Prez T would you say, go look at that and that's who I am, that sums me up, or that's the shit that will give you a good intro to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1 of them, T on the Wing track. It's a kind of a squeezed it, narrowed down story of
like
big chunk
man
of,
is.
a big chunk of my life and who I represent. Another one I would say is check out the Work Rate freestyle. Work, WORK R8 freestyle. It's a bit of an old one, but that's a prime example of my flow. Yeah, it's very over exaggerated of my style. Yeah. And number 3 would be
What you say? Back in your face.
Back in
yeah,
my
it's
face.
got to be in
Volume 1.
Yeah.
Back in my face, volume 1.
That's a good shout.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. Back in my
Because
face.
you know what?
Volume
When I
1.
drove down there today, I listened to that, and I was just like, I was kind of slightly glad that I got stuck in traffic because it gave me a chance to absorb more.
If you listen to the intro on that,
the
intro's mad.
I was just chatting.
But you know what?
I was waiting for you to drop something.
No. I left it like the old school American rap.
Like King Slade.
The intro deserves just as much as a track identity as all the other tracks. Even if I don't say nothing on it.
Facts. Because sometimes the intro be the hardest part of the album. Like,
that is a fact.
Because I made sure on the intro where I'm constantly doing a back in my face. Back in my face.
Yeah. And then it goes into this little you straight after.
One. So it's letting you know what you're into.
A real intro, like I said.
That whole tape's, even Kill Off Killy Part 2 on that is cold. You know that, bro. Kill Off Killy Part 2 is serious, bro.
Yeah.
Man in Meridian with Birdie. Even that's one they should check out.
Man in Meridian's a good
That's
one.
a classic, bro.
Yeah.
This, to be honest with you, that tape is definitely gonna go down as one of like a gem in grime.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for one of these organisations. I don't know, to give me my flowers. I'm just being real. You know, I've seen a lot of man win awards for things that I feel like, wait there, it's like I've done it all. When's mine coming? But I'm patient and I'm humble about it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You're
not like,
like.
Because some people could take it the wrong way, where it's like, what are you waiting for? Do it yourself. But it's still you got legacy.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, it's like I'm not gonna be panel based.
Have you ever thought about this, right? So this is something I want to say. Even you gotta look into this because we're drinking, you're not, right? He bring it up. He bring it up multiple times. Yeah. I think you're a little bit open to that idea. But what about every Thursday or every other Thursday? You drop a music video, and it's an old school one. It has to be old because Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
And then you drop it on the gram, out now on YouTube, whatever. Yeah. And then you push your new music around it. But like this is because I think sometimes waiting around for like a Spotify to come find you or something, or like I get it can happen at any time.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
But I reckon go do it.
Throw yourself out there.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah. I just wish that this anyone would feel the same. I just wish. I kind of hope that, or I feel like. Maybe I've not been recognised.
Yeah, as you should.
As much as I should.
Yeah, that happens a lot in life, bro.
And that's fair me saying that.
I think so.
And there's other. And
I'll tell you if I didn't think it's fair as well.
I can also say that I feel this is just the way I feel. Like certain other grime MCs probably one or two, you'll probably know who I'm talking about. The prominent ones, they're the same. They haven't, you know what I mean? Like, where's his just dues for what he's done?
Yeah. But that's why being visual is so important.
Yeah,
like,
so
especially now.
Yeah,
like,
so for me to carry on now, I'll be real. I'm carrying on now because
you've invested too much,
and I kind of owe it to my children.
To get something back from it.
Yeah, I can't. I can't let you.
You could have gone and done a plumbing course or something. No, but you chose to go studio and do your thing.
I can't let you go into the outside world and receive all this information. Like, oh, is your dad President T?
Okay.
And they feel that, and it's like, all right, then cool. So now I'm gonna have to provide more for you to go back with.
Name brand.
So I want them to be. I know they're proud of me already. To be honest,
nice.
But it's just a thing where I just feel like...
I get it, bro. You know what, bro? Even in business, because in business, man's had conversations with like stakeholders before where it's like, my team want to be recognised. It's not about like even just the money. No. It's about recognition. No, Like sometimes when like people do a really good job of not recognising people, they don't do a great job of recognising them. No. Like they create their own version of like, yo, this was the grime scene and da. It's like, but what about woo woo and woo woo?
Yeah, they kind of missed out. Yeah.
That's why on this show, I'm really passionate about grime, rap, UK culture, lifestyle, and that. And I'm just like, you know, like when you hit me up, I was like, please, because I've even asked him before, you know, back in the day. And you know what he's like? Whenever, man. Like, you know, you know what he's like. So, like, it's overdue. Like, remember when I saw you in that car park that day, I was like, yo, bro, when you're ready.
When she said real talk stories, I thought, you know what? Definitely.
Yeah.
So don't think there hasn't been many of, she's come across with many, and what have I said? Nah.
Next time.
But where I've watched this podcast, and you must be doing something right, because you're making it look like, I can see myself on there.
Yeah.
I've watched many and I think to myself, it looks a bit naff. What are they talking about? You know what I mean?
That's what my dad said. That's how my dad talks. I told you, yo,
looks a bit naff.
Yeah, you can't have it. Bro, it's true because, bro, like, it's like, my brethren, he goes to me like, now you've had like Mano and Styles P, bro, you can just go and get like Kano and that. And I'm like, bro, that's not what we're about.
Yeah.
When we set out on this mission, bro, it was like, I remember when I was an artist and I couldn't get on GRM, and then I got the look and I was like, yo, I'm on.
Yeah.
Like I want to go. It's for the culture, man.
Yeah, of course.
It's for the streets.
100%.
It's for the block, for the roads, for the ends. It's for like anyone that's got a story, bro.
Grass.
Anyone that put their seeds in the game and planted seeds, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of people, they overlook them and they go straight to like.
A lot of people get lost in history. Still.
Yeah, man.
And it's like you said, let's
go interview Dizzee Rascal and like.
There's a lot of man that contributed to the game that, like you said, kind of get left to the side. Yeah, because everyone's just focused on the main three people that they keep hearing.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm on to about the visual, because the more people see you, the
better,
more it's better. So it's like, as much as the music's out there, it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
But it's out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
It gets like that, innit?
Now you get me. So it's like, they were here, President T. I was like, oh yeah, that's okay, boom. But then there's no visual, there's no video, there's no nothing. So it's like, okay, cool. And then they move on to the guy that is out on every set. The guy that is out here. I get you said you don't want to be out here doing the...
So have you ever asked yourself the question? I've asked myself this question numerous times. Is there ever... I should have really asked why that as well.
Yeah.
When is enough?
For a person?
No, just for a general rapper, like what is the limit for a rapper? What have I got to do? You know what I'm saying? To satisfy whoever needs satisfying from that, because deep down inside, I still think there's a lot more I should be doing, a lot more I should do before I retire.
Yeah.
But also, I think to myself, I've done quite a lot.
Can I be honest though?
Done quite a lot.
Can I be honest with you? Just share it as a man rather than, because I've never been to the level you've been. But what I can say, bro, is that at this stage in my life, bro, every hour, counts to me. Okay. You know, like, I'm a disciplined youth, bro. Like, if I go gym, I'm going gym, then I'm going to go do this, then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to turn up for the podcast. Then if I could do 2 podcasts in one day, I'd prefer to. These lot get, you know how I am, bro.
Of course.
Especially D Gully, big him up, he's got COVID. He gets vexed with man, bro.
What chair does he sit on?
Yeah. No, but bro, he gets vexed. Do you know why he gets vexed? Because it's like, I work so mad, that I'm like a robot. Like we could, if I could, I'd do 3 episodes back to back and then go home. But he's like, bro, I'm burnt out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just a grinder. But
Yeah.
like I've realised, bro, that like man's getting grey hairs, man's getting older, man's like, how long have we got, bro? So let's make it impact.
That's right.
Let's go
That's
hard.
right.
Let's make it. Let's make everything count, bro.
No, true.
And I think that
I hear
even
that.
start when we was interviewing, we bring up the Stars piece so much because it's so recent.
It's
It was like
recent,
days ago. When I interviewed him, he said to me like, "Yo, bro, I make art." He's like, "When I go to the studio, it's my job to deliver, no matter what mood I'm in." Yeah. And he's like, "No matter how my day's gone, I might not want to go studio, but when I go, I got to deliver."
Art, yeah.
And he's like, "I make art for me. Hopefully, you'll like it." And then it made me realise you don't need to satisfy anyone but yourself.
But I was even gonna say that though. Like, you know what?
Was you gonna say
no,
that?
do you know what's mad? Because I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
It's on you. Because the truth is
What is
when
satisfactory?
you're satisfied, that's the truth. Because the reason why you're still doing, you still feel like there's more you can do.
There's like another level.
You know what I'm saying? You feel like you could go to a
But
higher
slightly,
level.
he knows
You
he's
know
done
what
his
I'm saying?
thing as
You know
well.
he's done his thing.
Yeah.
But you also feel like there's more you can give.
It kind of changed for me from when I was able to, from when I got from the point of when I packed in the shotting and I was able to, music income was able to support me and my family. That's when I did scratch my head and say to myself, right, okay, I'm going to do more, but there must be a limit. But then as I got older, I realised, there isn't one. You know what I mean?
It's a tool. It stops being fun.
Yeah.
Until you start enjoying it.
Have you thought of bringing also another idea? Have you thought of bringing in the best of how like gigs used to do in rap? Because UK road rappers, they do the best of, and grime artists never do it.
I did have a plan of doing the greatest hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Type of thing. Actually, you know what? That's a great idea. I might actually.
And that's how you could bring back the videos and throwback.
But I'm also trying to figure out a way. Probably the majors might try and secretly block me, or the Illuminati might try and come for me after this. But how do we get rid of this middleman? Because
I hear you though.
no, and I'm speaking from a standpoint of someone that's done well in the past of streaming. Not everyone's had the same luck through streaming and that, or had the same. I've had like tens of millions of streams on one song.
That's banging, bro.
I know what it's like to receive decent income
from that third party still.
But because I've received a fair income from it for such a long period of time, it's also made me realise that these lot are blocking the chain. Direct to the consumer. Rappers, all of us would be a lot more wealthier than we are if we never had those guys in the middle paying you absolute peanuts for people streaming your music. That's the sad thing about it. So I feel like I've done a lot. I've reached out to millions of people, and President T, all that. But I kind of feel like I've been exploited for many years. Not by the fans, but by the engine.
I think everyone does at some point.
I feel like I've been exploited by the engine more than your average brother. I feel that way. I've worked with majors. I've worked with labels in the past, and they
don't seem fair sometimes.
I've been ripped off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Certain CEOs of labels or old representations for me have took more than they should have. So that's kind of
like,
if I was less of a positive thinking person, I could have I'm packing it and
called it a day.
But, you know what I mean?
But even nowadays climate, like the way that it is on the social media, like you said,
TikTok can just draw out one of your old songs and do a challenge.
But this is what I'm saying. Even all your questions, the whole visual answers it. Because the more that you're out there, they can't ignore you. Like that's how the social media run is. So the more that people see you, regardless of if this one's trying to block or this one's trying to block, if I'm seeing you everywhere,
of course.
It's like bouncer. We can't escape it. You know what I'm
sure
saying? We can't escape it. Whether you want to watch him or not,
did it.
Yeah, whether you want to watch him or not, he's on your algorithm. And why? Because he's doing like 5-6 shows a day.
And you know what? I've never heard anyone say, "Oh, Prez T's shit."
Yeah,
I've never heard that.
Yeah,
no, but you hear that.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. No, it's true. I don't know.
Of course.
I think a youth now who's like 18 sees you pop up on TikTok on a video.
They'll love it.
a new video that's filmed from an old song and goes, "Bro, he's hard."
Yeah, 100.
Okay, yeah,
100.
Of course, yeah, no, of course, yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean?
And I feel that's how you will get yourself back in the algorithm, and you won't need the middleman.
And also,
and
as
then
well,
people will be shouting you because now they're seeing you on everything.
Yeah.
So now it's like, if we don't get presidency, what we doing?
Yeah. No,
What we doing there?
Internet ready.
Internet ready. You get me? But that's the truth. You gotta flood it. That's that's literally the game now. You gotta flood it, and you gotta let people see you constantly. Otherwise, you know.
Yeah, and also you don't as well. You know, like I used to say from business and that, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. So even if you do partner with someone, make sure you always push for what you think your value is, because value is written by you, not by anyone. Value is a price that you price up.
Yeah, I partnered with someone many years ago, and see, the mistake that some people can make is that you can partner with an MC from the roadside, an up and coming MC, or a total legend that has probably been doing this longer than before you thought of becoming an A&R manager.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah,
a lot of them get lost in the sauce, and they seem to think that because they're it's all about money at the end of the day.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
So you know, I was working with some a label that got it twisted after a while and thought that because they put in marketing and work,
that they
they actually thought for 1 minute that they were responsible for
everything,
for how big Prez T is now.
That's mad.
Okay. I had to tell him, bro, I was spraying bars from when you was doing whatever you was doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I built my cup by
Who were they, bro?
I'd rather not say.
Okay,
because I'm not trying to give no one no space.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I was trying to out there.
They took more than they should have took.
Yeah. I thought they was responsible for.
Yeah, I would say that
for the president.
I would say they held me back a few years. A few years because there was a short period where I didn't really want to do music because it's like
distaste.
Yeah, it was distasteful. It was like, this ain't
frustration.
This ain't supposed to be a space where we're going to try and have each other off for a few hundreds
100%.
or a few grand.
We're supposed to be even bigger than that.
Yeah. So I parted ways with them a long time ago,
and ever since it's been better.
Ever since it's been great. Yeah,
amazing.
It's been like a control. I get to do what I want to do.
That's priceless, bro.
Yeah, I've never.
You don't strike me as a guy that wants to fucking listen to some twat.
No, I've never understood artists that need to get advice from non-artists on where they're going to take this about art. Do you know what I mean? Literally, it's like, what? Are you sure you're in the right place here, bro?
Bro, you're a legend, man.
No, definitely, man.
I'd love to do part 2.
Yeah,
no. If you're
100%.
ever doing the rounds again.
Yeah.
Doors open.
I would love to come back.
Doors open.
100%, man.
Get Gully in here without COVID.
Get 100%.
That'd be dope. Honestly, though, legend in the game, pioneer. We don't just say things for the sake of it, bro.
No, literally.
We're one of them platforms as well where we keep it too real sometimes. So enough respect, enough love. And honestly, bro, don't stop doing what you're doing. And I hope I see some throwback videos, bro.
Yeah, literally, definitely.
That's
how I'm looking forward to now.
See, I might start ringing, man.
Yeah, some old school.
Cool. Yo, I just found the tune. I might pick the tune, you know. Real talk, true stories, bro.
100%.
Love and respect, bro.
Respect,
God bless, man.
Boom.
Appreciate it.
Let's
Let's get a couple.